Grand
That's
Rising.
J1 Trey.
Yes, Grand Rising, y'all. It's Friday.
Yay.
Yes,
Why
it is.
so serious?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world. It's us against the world. It's us against it's Buffalo against the world.
That's J1 Trey. Pulling up in this big body like Gusto. You even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size. It's the mafia, the fan base that'll die for ya. On Sundays, we are not cool. Any other days, we'll ride with ya. We heaven sent, we're Hamlin win. 3 spoke to God and said thanks though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base though.
Now turn it up, turn it up, now turn it up, turn it up, now turn it up, turn it up, now turn it up, turn it up. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world. It's us against the world. It's us against it's Buffalo against the world.
It's Friday. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This morning, do what it do. Yeah, before we get started, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Before we get started, we're gonna have to go ahead and play my boy Terrence.
Hey, Sarah.
Terrence Love will be on the show. Terrence Love will be on the show for Monday morning. Live interview with the king of R&B love. Yeah. Can we jam out this morning, y'all?
You're my favorite treat.
Okay.
My everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Custom made two-piece suit, diamonds as my jewels. Chairs love fitted, all gifts for you. Cause my baby keep it looking like a meal. And girl, I make you feel like you're a star for real. So I send a text message. What I wanna do. If you say yes, then girl, I'll be coming through. No, I need a love to come and swim. And your loving girl, that's for real. I think I'm going crazy. Can't never think of you and I when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way to your feet, girl? Anything you wanna do,
right now.
you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. Tonight you're all mine. Yeah. I seen the sun, I seen the moon, I seen the stars above. Looking into your eyes, my kisses on your thighs. I call my name when I reach that special spot. Oh yes, we're about to start making love over here, love over there, love in the kitchen, love in the chair. Tiger's girl is gonna be cause once I get inside, girl, I'm gonna try. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think of you cause you're my favorite Every night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think for you, cause you're my favorite tree. You're my everyday Valentine.
Listen, they're gonna be going half on something, cause that right there has a. Come on, man. Mess around and get some Hennessy and smoke something. Mess around and do what it do.
It's
you know
gonna
what I
be
mean?
a different type of coffee this morning. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising.
And you're gonna do what you do, and guess what? You ain't gonna be mad about it.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, that right there is Terrence Love, the king of R&B love. We'll be on the show Monday morning. Stay tuned in Monday morning and get your questions together, because the brother got to answer any questions. Everything's open. Y'all can talk if he's single, or you single woman out there. Y'all can say when he coming to Buffalo, because he is coming to Buffalo. You know, putting together that tour. He will be in Buffalo performing this summer 2024. We're getting that together. You know what I mean?
Grand Rising, Jamar. Thank you so much for the tap in. Terrence Love bringing that love back, y'all. If y'all looking for that love music that we used to have back in the 90s and even before then, when music was like 5 minutes long, a song, because they had to do the intro and then they had to do the
outro and the skits in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I'm saying? You can put that on repeat with your loved one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Back in the day, you used to have all the song on one tape and then flip by itself. Remember the reverse cassette tape?
Oh, wait.
That just flip by itself. In the middle of the joint, you hearing.
We dating ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I did not know anything about the B-side, or did not know that there was a concept of the B-side until Jay-Z did that concert. So if you could quickly explain to us what is the B-side for those of you who did not know either, and this concert was going on that Jay-Z had. This was it maybe 10 years ago? Maybe.
Yeah. To me, that B-side was most albums. That B-side was better than the A-side. A lot of, especially come to R&B. Like, come on, man. You know, New Edition B-side was the best. I think New Edition had the best B-side in R&B.
Really?
I think so, in my opinion. New Edition, Indie Heartbreak B-side was banana. You know what I mean? And don't forget it twisted. Velvet DeVoe B-side was crazy. Do Me Baby is a B-side.
And now what is the B-side? Is it the other side of the cassette?
It's the other side of the album. That the B-side always been fill-ins. You know what I mean? It's been a fill-in type of track. Like you was working on the album, you got all your favorite ones that you think is gonna be a hit, and make it do what it do, and then they just throw that B-side to fill in some more music to keep you entertained. But sometimes some of that B-side people be feeling though better than his single.
Yeah,
you know, like Michael Jackson now on the pop music side. Michael Jackson B-side was the best of all time. Ain't nobody messed with the B-side on a Thriller.
Really?
Yeah, because the song Thriller was on side B. You don't remember that? The Thriller song Thriller was not on the A side. Yeah, that was a B-side music. That was what was on the B-side? The first song on the B-side, Thriller was PYT. That was the first song on the B-side. Yeah. That B-side was something. Come on, y'all put follow in the comments right there. It's Friday, y'all. We excited this morning.
Yeah, for those of you
bringing all the love.
Know what a cassette tape is? It's the things that we used to listen to, the little plastic.
Yeah.
We used to listen to our music in our Walkman.
Man, the Walkmans. Man, I had I was going through the Walkmans. I think I go through, like, back in the day. I was going through at least about 10 Walkmans a year. Don't talk about the headphones. Oh Lord.
The headphones were one of the little phone things was always missing. And then when the Discman came, remember, you couldn't walk too fast with the Discman because it would jump.
Yeah, right.
You was listening to a real good song, and then you had to stand still while that worked.
Yeah. You had to stop and just do a little small two-step just to get the. You can't even go. You can't do the running man. You gotta.
Right. You sure couldn't.
You do the running man. You cutting it up the joint. You DJing.
It's
you
funny
just created a remix trying to do the running man with that with that dishwalker. Yes,
Right. My daughters had Discman, but my sons probably don't even remember them.
yeah, yeah. Them was the '90s, man. I'm happy, and that Terrence is bringing that sound back. He will be on the show. I can't wait to have that conversation with him. It's gonna be off the chain, and man, look at here. This is what we do here in the morning. And don't forget, we got another interview Wednesday. Those who love some gospel hip hop, that is. We're gonna have Keisha Dreams on with her hip hop ministry she got going on, and we gonna have Urban Hip Hop Church on Wednesday. That's Bible study. Understand me? Yeah, she's spitting rhymes in the pulpit. You understand?
Listen, you know where you at Wednesdays on Wednesday. So we starting it off on the morning show that morning at 7 a.m. And then following it up with You Know What I Love. Coach Bree will be on next Wednesday, the Vet Green Show.
Yeah, that's the queen right there. Y'all want to get y'all therapy on. Y'all want to get to know y'all inner self and uplift your inner self and have a relationship with inner self. Coach Bree, there you go. She gonna definitely definitely be spilling the beans and giving you the tea about yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, she gonna give you the tea about yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely tune in for that. I can't wait for that. Talk to the queen. I'm gonna be all ears. I'm gonna be open. I might mess around and fast while you playing, so I can receive. Understand me?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to leave nothing out. You know what I mean? So shout out to people that we bringing on the platform. You know what I'm saying? And it's going into this fourth quarter. We're gonna bring a lot of people on. We got my brother Bars Banger gonna be on December 1st. You know, our first hip hop artist, boom bap hip hop artist on the platform, interviewing on the show.
Shout out to Bars Banger.
Yeah, saying he definitely doing the Dewey, and we gonna see some videos on here from him. You're gonna see a lot of things for the brother, because we definitely part of his street team. You know what I mean? If y'all want us to be part of your street team, hit us up. We give you a package deal. You know what I mean? And make it do what it do, because we're gonna get you outside. Understand me?
As we are outside, we gonna get you outside.
You mess around, and get million streams or something. You mess around and help you get a bag, and mess around and help you get your first car, your dream car, while you're playing on this platform. This is what we do. We gonna bless y'all like that. Like, you know, that's what we do. So if y'all are artists, y'all business, got a business online, hit us up. We'll be part of your street team. You know what I mean? And you know, and have you outside, because you know we outside, we worldwide. This podcast is on all major podcast platforms, from Fire Stick to Spotify, Tidal, iHeart Music, Shay 45. You know, we on all those platforms, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're on the Even Rush Network right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, we on the Even Rush Network, and doing what it do right there. So y'all continue to show love. Keep on loving this morning show and do what it do. How you feeling this morning, Queen? I ain't asked you how you was feeling this morning. None. We got caught up in the love.
Right.
You know, let me get back to love you and how you feeling this morning.
Right. I am feeling fantabulous. Had a really great interview with both Cyril Omar last night on the Vet Green Show. If you have not, make sure you go to the Vet Green Show on YouTube. Follow my new YouTube channel. Watch the interview that I did. It was definitely one of the most easiest interviews that I've ever done. I always, anybody that I speak to, I always like to, leave them with a little bit something, but that was definitely the most easiest conversation that I've had with an artist, because I feel like he's already there. Right, he's just, you know how you open up a door in this closet and you have a whole bunch of stuff and it's dark in the closet.
Yeah.
You have to start taking out the stuff just to figure out where it is that you are trying, what it is you're trying to find. Right. That's how I feel about both Cyril. Like he's right there at the door. It's just a matter of, like he said, going through the process. So huge shout out to both Cyril and Latina Gina. I love both of you guys, both of your music. I love what it is that they are doing together and individually, because they are solo artists, but they both mesh so well together, and they also work so well apart as far as their music. So big shout out to them. Looking forward to seeing what their life looks like. We do have some things to talk about. So remember that gentleman's club, Pharaoh's.
Pharaoh,
Peter
yeah.
Geraci Jr. owned. So he's the owner. So there's a case against Peter Geraci Jr. And I believe isn't Geraci a law firm as well?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, here in Buffalo. I got something to say about some of these law firms and some of these cases that they are not willing to take if it's against certain companies, corporations, individuals. But we'll get into that on another show. So apparently back in August, and some of you may be familiar with this case, and this is being reported by the Buffalo News, everybody. Former exotic dancer Crystal Quinn, 37, died in Simon P. Goglick's Wellsville home under what federal authorities are calling a highly suspicious circumstances. An autopsy was done. Of course, she was only 37 years old, and the cause of death was an overdose of fentanyl.
Ooh.
Right? But listen, was it actual fentanyl that she was taking, or was it cocaine? Because I'm doing this monthly show, the huge F word that is really hurting America. It doesn't have a face to it, and that is fentanyl.
Yeah.
A lot of times, what happens is people are recreationally using cocaine, powder cocaine, and in that cocaine is fentanyl. So when I went to Buffalo Clinical Lab and Drug Testing for the grand opening on Wednesday, one of the things that we spoke about is how many cases they've had where the people that come in that are not necessarily taking fentanyl, like that is very few and far between. The number of people who are actually seeking out fentanyl is very few and far between. So back in the days when we were growing up, people were cutting cocaine with baby powder, baking soda, stuff like that.
That's right.
You're cutting it with fentanyl now. A lot of them are cutting it with fentanyl.
That's a whole situation. I think it needs to be talked about every day. You got to be careful or know what is that drug really made for. There's a science behind it, and those who on the street with it don't know what the science behind it. That's why a lot of people dying. You know what I mean? 1 gram could kill what, 1 million people?
Yeah. So 1 piece, the size of like if you sprinkle salt in your hand and you take 1 gram of salt, one piece of salt, the size of salt of the amount of fentanyl can kill a person.
Wow.
Imagine that, everybody.
Yeah.
If you have salt on your table, just sprinkle a couple of grams in your hand, a couple of grams in your hand, not grams, just a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Just 1 piece of that can kill someone. 1 piece.
Yeah.
This story goes even a little deeper because apparently she may have had a contract on her head. When I tell y'all, when y'all start opening your eyes to what's going on in the world, you will see that a lot of these movies are inspired by true things, true crimes that really happen. True crime is real, y'all. Listen, open your eyes and see that things, even here in the Buffalo area, in the 716,
yes,
things really be happening. Like life be happening.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Quint. So what's being said is, apparently they think that she may have had money on her head. For what? It's not really being reported. Right now, Geraci faces an upcoming trial on charges of drug trafficking, sex trafficking, and bribing a federal drug agent. If you have ever been in the Pharaoh's nightclub, maybe you are aware, like things are left unsaid a lot. Like, know things that's going on and you just don't get involved. Like everybody knows something that's going on that may not be, all that it's supposed to be.
Right.
It's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, what do you think about that? And it's saying even more in the investigation into that death, it remains ongoing, everybody. The FBI has become involved. They're looking at the last people to interact with Crystal Quinn in the days leading up to her death. The FBI has also further learned that that they did tell Miss Crystal Quinn, that there was a bounty on her life. So this case is ongoing, everybody. They're looking into all his contacts in the underworld right here in the Buffalo area. Everyone,
Wow. Yes.
they're looking at everything. So this is more to come on this case. What's your thoughts on it?
I think it's just crazy. People are definitely using this fentanyl as a weapon. Like you said, it's the science behind it. That's why it's here for the doctors. And my question is, how did they get on the streets? That might be a stupid question, but at the same time, I still want to know how to get on the streets, because we know I know how I got on the street. You know what I mean? But well,
Hey, Ching
people
Ching's name, I see you.
are getting educated on this and knowing, because they talking about it on the news. They're not hiding it. They're not hiding the information no more. Like, they really let you know, like, this is what it do. But people still play poker with it, though.
Play poker with their lives.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the part I can't get. Like, what I'm saying? Like, understand you do what you do. You know what I mean? To each his own, but understand the streets. Understand how the streets work, and be careful and get educated more in the streets. People so lazy on getting into information. I mean, back in the day, even on smoking cannabis, back in the day, we was being careful who to get the trees from. But back then, they used to lace it with cocaine on that back in the day.
And embalming fluid.
Yeah, even back then, you had to be educated. You had to be in the streets to know that, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? You had to be you in the streets, you gonna know of who to go to. You know what I mean? And then even the dealers will respect you because how you move out here. Like, they even respect you. When it was time for you to get your purchase, what it was. What it is. I'm saying, Ching Ching Fame. Good morning, big dog. I'm saying, I ain't see you in a minute, big dog. Go ahead and share this and put the followers in the comments, big dog. So we get more people.
Bill, I see you out there on the check-in. We're talking about the Pharaoh Club, the Pharaoh Strip Club right here in Buffalo, New York. One of the owners has been charged. He was with a woman at his home in Wellsville, and apparently it did not end right. There was an autopsy that was done.
Good morning, Rich Wills.
Hey, Grand Rising. She died. And what was found in her system was fentanyl. We're talking about it this morning. Make sure you tag somebody to this, because this fentanyl crisis, the opioid crisis, is real. It is real.
Now, got a question. In Buffalo, I know back in the day, I used to work maintenance at the McDonald's right there on Utica. And that whole place used to be full of mental health awareness of people and all that. Is that still going over there? Is that still an area where it's flooded with homeless and drug addicts? It's still,
They downtown near the main place?
No, not main place, but by the McDonald's on Utica and Main.
On Utica and Main. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's still pretty much the same. Still pretty much the same. They do have a lot of resources out there now. They have so many resources out there. One of the things I do want to talk to people about while we're on the fentanyl and opioid, one of the things that I love that they do not do, and this is Francesca, whether it's Francesca from Buffalo Clinical Lab and Drug Testing or the Erie County Health Department, one of the things that they both say is, whatever it is that you are doing, do not do it alone. Because what they realize is people are going to use until you are ready to seek help, get the help. You aren't going to just stop using. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So if you are someone who is using cocaine, and I am not here promoting any type of drug use at all, but I would rather you be safe and here tomorrow than dead because you did not know, because you didn't know, because a lot of people don't. They give free testing, Narcan test. They give free testing strips at these facilities, such as Buffalo Clinical Lab and Drug Testing right here in Lackawanna, New York. You can call the health department here in Erie County. They will send you out free testing strips. They will send you out Narcan. They just getting the content together for the interview, the ongoing interview. They sent me out boxes of Narcan because these days it's good to have in your car. As I'm doing the research for these conversations that we're going to have, I've spoken to people who have been riding down Bailey Avenue, saw somebody passed out because they had a drug, they had a overdose, fentanyl overdose, and have had to administer Narcan in the middle of freaking Bailey Avenue. So when you don't think just because it's not touching your family personally, that it's not happening real life here in America, and this thing does not have a face. It is faceless because everybody's face is on it. It is ageless because the youngest one that I know to have passed away from this here in Buffalo is just barely a teenager. So when I say this thing is real, you can be recreationally using cocaine, don't even know what it was cut with, and the next thing you know, if you're lucky enough, you're waking up in the hospital because you've OD'd on something that you didn't even mean to consume. You know what I mean? It's just so real, everyone. It's so real. So I do want to tell you where you can get these Narcan training here in Buffalo. You can go to erie.gov. There's vending machines. And listen, it is really real. You can go right now to the
vending machines on that thing now. That's dope, but it's crazy at the same time.
That we've come to this, right?
Yeah.
That we've come to this.
I never learned how to use that to help somebody. Is there any videos on YouTube that show you how to use Narcan to get educated? You know what I mean? Because I think it's important that people should know how to use it. You know, because I don't have a clue.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm so glad you asked that question. So for those of you who are watching, please go back to the interview that I did with Buffalo Clinical Lab and Drug Testing, and the upcoming interview that I did a couple of weeks ago with Cheryl Moore. She is the head of the opioid task force team right here for Erie County Health Department right here in Buffalo, New York, and they talk about how to administer Narcan because it's a nasal spray.
Okay.
It's a nasal spray, but what happens is you can't use. So the first time, if you come in contact with someone and they're ODing, you use the nasal in one nostril first, and then after a little while, you use the next nostril if they have not come to. There is a process to it, and they do talk about it. Grand Rising Goldie, Grand Rising. I'm sorry about yesterday. Grand Rising Goldie, thank you everybody for tapping in.
Good morning.
Listen, if you have not, please go to the Vet Green Show right now, subscribe, and watch the very first episode that I did about the F word that is hurting much of America. If you know anyone who is in the life, listen, test your drugs, and to take it another step, because there's also people who are dying, and we talk about this. And thank you, Francesca, for being so transparent. We also have to talk about the opioid pills, the pills themselves that these kids are taking on the streets. Google your pill before you take a pill. Google what is on the front of that pill.
Yes, a fact.
Again, Google what is on the front of that pill.
Google University.
You are going to take whatever you're going to take. You are going to use your drugs. Just know what you are using. You don't want something that's been manufactured on the street and it has fentanyl in it. Look at your pill. Any dog on opioid will come with a stamp on it. It will come with a stamp on it. If that stamp, if you Google whatever is on there, I don't care if it's XYZ, Google that. The shape of the pill, the color of the pill, it's going to tell you what that pill is. If you Google a pill and it says Rich Real on it and it doesn't come up, that tells you right there that is not a real pill. Go get your money. Don't take it, because chances are you may not wake up the next morning.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just being diligent about what it is that you are putting in your body, because people are going to use until you are ready to stop. that is an individualized journey, just like this thing called life is an individualized journey. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to pass judgment. All I'm saying is be careful, especially this is the weekend too. Please be careful.
Oh man, the weekend, weekend is definitely they partying. As all these holidays coming up, and you want to enjoy yourself, maybe with family. Please be careful of what you do. You know what I mean? If you ain't on the streets, have somebody in your family that on the streets that you trust and be honest with you and let you know what I'm saying, how to move and how to make those decisions because and look out for one another, man. Don't what I'm saying? Just do what it do. Look out for a loved one and all that because I think that's very important to do in all that, man. So
even before you purchase them, because I know it's the weekend. These kids are out in the street and people are going to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Before you purchase anything, get them testing strips out right in front of your dealer. I don't care if it's a pill. Tell them, give me a second. Let me Google this pill. Give me a second. Let me put a little bit on this testing strip and make sure I ain't about to kill myself because I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyways.
Right.
Let me make sure that you're not going to go to jail and I'm not going to die.
Right. And make sure, because I know some people that do that it will do that. It could be a situation too. And that could be a different thing too. You know what I mean? Because listen, if I was doing that, and I don't do nothing but the pot flour. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But if I was that person and I would be extra careful, and then I find out something is in it, oh, we got a problem, bro. It's and it could be a situation. It really can. What my mindset was in the 90s, and I had that say, yeah, it would have been a problem. Somebody would have been killed, me or them, because because people take that serious. Don't gamble with your life. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get a commercial break. We'll come back with more hot topics with Vet Green, the Queen, right here on the morning show.
Talk about these Trump kids testifying.
Yes, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And put in the comments, y'all, how y'all feel about something. If y'all have a topic, please put it in the comments. We will talk about it. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jason, I see you out there. The Caminero effect.
Everybody know I'm the best in what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown, Boyz II Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let's begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson. He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Because we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears. Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right. Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all in.
We back right here live on the Morning Show podcast. We got the Vet Green, the Queen, in the building with her afro.
Yes, listen, I'm about to start switching it up. Big shout out to Dambriel, right? For just Dambriel is somebody that I grew up with here in Lackawanna, New York, and sometimes I love when God sends you people just to speak life into you and just to help remind you like who the hell you are, okay? And also be my stylist on the side. So big shout out to the Juicies. Big shout out to Dambriel.
yeah. Shout out to Gabrielle in the house. So don't forget to check out the podcast too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lifestyle Envy in the building.
Yes, make sure you
all the gossip and stuff going on and the audio reality shows and what's really going on, and you know what I'm saying? That person needs to be doing that. And it's happening. They're gonna talk about it. You understand?
Yes, and I'm proud of Dambriel for doing what it is that Dambriel does. Always been a fashionista, even as we were growing up, and told me, when you get up there, you represent. So I am representing. Thank you so much, Jason. I love the beautiful hair. I love the big hair.
Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Jason. What's going on with you, family? All the people that tune in, that's family. You know what I mean? That's family of the morning show. Make sure you put follow in the comments and bring more people to this morning show. We the new Breakfast Club. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yes. Yes, we gonna get into some music. We gonna get into some Vocero this morning. Y'all.
Yeah. Yes,
that
indeed.
song that we were playing last night. Oh my God.
Man, He's awesome.
Keep up with
He's the
R&B.
music video of the day. Yes, he is. He's the music video of the day. We're gonna play him in the top of the hour, and we also gonna play encore video too for Keisha Dreams. She will be on the show Wednesday. She will be on the show. Hip hop, gospel, ministry. You know what I mean? She spitting bars in the pulpit. Understand me? You know, she definitely giving y'all in the name of Jesus bars. Understand me? So she gonna be on the show Wednesday. We're gonna play her video. Then we're gonna play some Terrence Love, who's gonna be on the show Monday. Stay tuned in, locked in to the king of R&B love, Terrence Love. And he's gonna talk about his life. Get y'all questions together. We're gonna play their video today. And we're gonna keep on talking about these hot topics. What's going on, sis?
Mm-hmm.
What's going
Come
on?
in. He said the morning vibes, the morning vibes, the morning vibes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we here every
I'm
morning.
not sure if some of you seen that three of Trump's kids have been ordered to testify, one being Eric Trump. And what he testified is that he was not aware of his dad's financial statements, even though, listen, emails do not go away. Okay? This is why it is so important, vet, to have a paper trail, vet.
Yes.
And anybody else out there in the business world, an email is a legal document.
Yes, it is.
It is a paper trail. When you are doing business, an email is a legal document. It is a paper trail, meaning that the digital footprint is there.
Yes, it is.
That digital footprint that's why when you let me give y'all some free 99 from my 9 to 5.
This is the whole new $3.99 right here from Vet Green. Oh, y'all better get your ears tuned in now. Go ahead, spill the tea.
When you are doing business with anyone and you are sending an email based on your business, you want to make sure in the tube you have the people that you are doing business with. Make sure in the subject line, the subject line is very important because it helps you weed out the emails. Whatever that subject is, whether it's music, MP3 here, Joker, put it in the subject line.
That's right.
What you also want to have is the trail of emails. Keep attaching, reply to all. So if me and Joker are doing business and he sends me an email and he says, okay, Vet, we're going to have Terrence Love on the show on Monday. We're going to have Ida Divine on Wednesday, and we're going to have Save 180 on Friday. He sends me that email. I reply all. I want to reply all because I want to capture everything and everybody that was in that email because that is my paper trail. I reply all. Okay, Joker, got it. He replies back to me now that the very first email is attached because this is what you want. You want to make sure that all the emails are attached because that is your paper trail. It will show everybody that was involved in that email. When you go to the end and you say, sincerely, Vet Green, host of the Vet Green Show, that is like your signature, especially you have your signature at the bottom, not your written signature, your email address, and your actual Vet Green at the bottom. That is a legal document. Thank you, Nia. Thank you so much. Emails are legal documents. It kills me nowadays when people are still using paper because you really don't need to. I know it's because of my 9 to 5. Like that is your trail, your paper trail right there. You don't need all of that paper, not even contracts. You can use DocuSign for that. It's a legal document. Check your state's laws because some of them may vary, but that is a legal document because it shows that you received it. And then they can go even deeper because these emails that Eric Trump testified that he was not aware of, they went back 10 years, y'all. A digital footprint does not disappear because even though you may delete it, it is still on the company's server.
It's still in the database.
Yep, it's still in their database, aka server. So even though you may delete it from your mailbox, if you have a paying account, you can go back to that IT department and say, okay, I deleted an email by mistake from 3 months ago. Can you pull up my profile from 3 months ago? And they can go back and get that email. Yeah. It does not disappear. That's why they say you should be careful on this internet.
Yes.
Because they can go back.
That part right there.
What's up, Don? I see you out there. Hey,
Yeah,
Rome Young, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
yeah. The Even Rush Network is in the building. Y'all click in the description. Description. That's our sister station. Slash sponsorship, all that. Click on the link, man. Go right there and get the app and all that. And we on YouTube and we on all platforms right now. iHeartRadio. You know what I mean? I feel like I sound like your boy, Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? All up on Spotify, all up on iHeartRadio, all up on Fire Stick.
We
If you want to get
everywhere.
your podcast moving, you know what I'm saying? Go to Even Rush Network.
We everywhere.
Yeah,
Now,
we definitely everywhere, no doubt.
switching gears a little bit. So everybody remembers, or maybe you don't remember, the young man, 15-year-old Tyree Nichols that was killed during COVID. Everybody, we were in the house. It was another Grand Rising. I see you, Rome.
Rome Young, what's up, brother? Good morning, my family. How you doing this
Yeah.
morning? Make sure you put in followers in your comment, man. Show that love back. We appreciate you this morning.
So the former, and this is being reported by the AP News. I know that I like to go to the AP News. So former Memphis police officer pled guilty to the federal charges in the murdering of Tyree Nichols. This happened in Memphis, Tennessee, everyone. So Thursday, he pled guilty in the fatal beating of Tyree Nichols in exchange for prosecutors recommending a 15-year sentence. And I'm sorry, everybody. I said he was 15 years old. Tyree was 15 years old. I said that, pull that back. It's a 15-year sentence that the officer got. He's one of the first of the 5 officers charged in the case to admit guilt. Now, if you recall, there were 5 officers involved in this killing death. They beat him to death. They had video surveillance. They had video of it. Of them beating it. And to make matters worse, which pissed me off, and not that it makes it better, but what really pissed me off is that these officers were all black.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
Remember that?
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah. Shout out to the 716 Live Radio.
Yes. Big shout out to 716 Live Radio.
Yeah, no doubt.
So if you recall, the judge had denied requests by the 3. There were 5 of them. 3 of them had asked to have separate trials, and the judge denied it. Good for him, because they were all involved.
Right.
They were all involved. So this happened early in October. The judge had denied requests by the 3 former Memphis officers to have separate trials in the fatal beating of Tyree Nichols. It was all caught on police video. Everybody. Yeah, it was all caught on police video. I mean, they beat this young man down.
That's
and
crazy.
Let me ask you this. Any of you that are watching right now, either the live or the replay, if you are an African-American man here in Buffalo, went to jail or had any type of police involvement, how many times have you been touched by the police? Because I know way too many times young men, I can remember living in the projects in Lackawanna, New York, the cops, Leo and them, jumping out, beating the hell out of these young men.
Yeah.
We 14, 15 years old. At the height of the crack epidemic, I can remember them jumping out the car still rolling.
Yeah, man.
Don't be hanging on the corners. Beat them down, and we thought it was so normal. How many times, even living in Buffalo, have you gotten touched or put in the washing machine, as I've heard people say, by the police?
Well, I've been harassed. I've been harassed before with police lots of times, but one thing I do learn this, and I thank God on this too, and this don't mean anything, but in my situations growing up, I was a street cat, but I wasn't a street cat, if you understand what I'm saying. I was outside, but I wasn't outside. You know what I mean? Because I knew my boundaries. You know what I mean? I stayed vigilant with everything I was doing. But one thing I can say is this: when you know people and you got people involved in certain things, that would save me a lot for a lot of the cops to do the things they wanted to do to me. You know, my father worked for the city of Buffalo. You know, when you volunteer for certain things you're doing in the community, they get to know your face, your name. Um, you know, it's a certain form of respect, and it's different now. They don't care about that now. I know it's on certain cities they don't care about that no more. Because I know a young man, I forgot what city it was. I think you can Google this. That police beat him down, and that was the mayor's son,
Mm, mm,
the
mm.
mayor of the city's son. I don't know if it was Philly or it was somewhere in East Coast. It might have been Tennessee or something like that, or you know, but yeah. So, but when I was growing up, everybody knew my dad. Everybody know OC the Buffalo know my father. Everybody know Franklin Store Senior. You know what I mean? He's been active for the streets for a long time, from block club programs to, you know what I mean, he was a deacon in the church, and he always did a lot of things, positive things in the community. So they knew, when I say my name and I say the junior part, they pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they pause a little bit, and they'll rough me up a little bit and hit me up and throw me in the car a little bit, but they don't do too much damage. Then saying, and then I knew how to shut my mouth.
See that too, Joker, and I knew because of how we grew up.
Yeah.
Like we grew up where we were supposed to fear them and not speak up for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the way we were raised, to fear the police, and that's not necessarily right. Like, why should we not be able to speak up against something that is wrong?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
so Tyree, he was punched, he was kicked, he was slugged with a police baton at a traffic stop, y'all, because he fled a traffic stop. He was hit with a stun gun and pepper spray.
See?
These guys must have went to work that day already. I don't know. Maybe they didn't get none that morning. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
like overkill.
Yeah.
And it seems like sometimes our people hate us the most.
Yeah, they do. They do. They definitely have I can't say the word racist, because you can't a black man can't call yourself racist, because we don't have no
Can't you not?
resources. Yeah,
Why
we don't
not?
have no resources, so you can't say
Mm.
racist. So a
Mm.
racist person is somebody that have resources to be involved in the organization to where they can control that situation to be racist. We can't call ourselves racist. We don't have no resources. So, we have hate for our people. I should say that.
Mm.
We have hate for each other, and that's why I like Spike Lee, and I like the House Party about the black cop. That had it's same thing with like these movies. They let you even know that these black police officers come in, and they'll let you know, like, I'm tired of you niggas.
Remember the scene in
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
Remember the cop scene in Boys in the Hood?
Exactly. That part. You know what I mean? And why you mad at me? We both, I know I ain't do nothing. All the time that you see me all the time. Okay, what my boy do, but I'm trying to go to college, and and now you want to hit me up or whatever. For what? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't
Well,
understand.
well,
All that hatred in your heart, that's the most devilish thing in the world, man. And all you can do is pray for them. I never had that situation as a colored person. Like I said, people always knew each other. They knew, and I was very vulnerable in the courtroom.
mm,
A lot of the judges in Buffalo knew me going to court. You know what I mean? And I was very honest in court, especially in certain situations. I was very honest in court about myself. You know what I mean? And I let them know this is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? When I went to court for, like I said, we here. I'm vulnerable. I'm not supporting nighttime violence. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, I kept it 100. I let the judge know when they ask me questions like, when you get in that situation again, would you do it again? I'll be honest. Hell yeah, judge. If that happened again, it might be worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
wrong-
I didn't
wrong
control
with
the
the
situation.
police.
I didn't start the situation. No. But if something come my way in that area, you damn right I'm gonna do it again, judge. I did straight just like that to judge. They tipped the court from cussing and tipped the court from being honest. We gonna give you
Grand
another
Rising, Sharice, I see you out there, cuz.
we gonna give you another 17 days. Or give me 17 days. I sleep on my head. That's more time to do push-ups. I'm good.
Rome Young said the police runs PAL Sports, so they already have the upper hand because most of the cops were coaches for Little Loop Sports, so they be having a mindset and ways to deal with you because in their eye they teach you a way of sports could be football, basketball, boxing, MMA. So they already know how they want to approach each one of our young. And he said also, you ever been locked up with a black police officer? Their pet peeve is a black person. Let's talk about it, y'all. Grand Rising, everybody. And thank you so much for tuning into the morning show with the Joker and Vet Green. We are live right now on the Evening Rush Network. So if you have not, make sure you download that app right now. And of course, subscribe. We are here every morning from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. And go ahead and what do they need to do, Joker, with that followers? Make sure they remember.
Yeah, you remember, put that at followers in the comments. Make it do the do with at followers. So all your followers can follow us. Understand me? You know what I mean? We need some of y'all peoples to know we doing every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. The morning show, the new improved underground breakfast club on steroids for y'all, and we'll bring it to you. What's going on in your local neighborhood? If y'all have any stories in your local neighborhood, if you from, we got Atlanta people tuned in, we got Canadian people tuned in, we got people from Florida tuned in, we worldwide, we got people overseas tuned in. Put your story, what's going on. We want to know what's going on in Australia. We want to know what's going on in Africa. We want to know what's going on in Canada, because you know y'all government is the same, going through some things too. We want to know your story and all that too. So definitely keep tuning in and making it do what it do. This your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC, and I got the Queen, Vet Green, just here, just queening it up with the fro. I see you, Pam Green.
Yes. Tell me what other color fro I need to be wearing, y'all. I'm feeling these fros. I always like the 70s look, always like that. But going back into the story, because I don't want to miss anything as far as this police brutality. So Nichols was only 29 years old, the same age my daughter was just 29. My oldest is 30 years old. So he could have been my child. He could have been your child. He could have been any of our kids. Thank you so much, cuz I really appreciate that. He died in the hospital 3 days after the beating, and an autopsy report showed that he died from blows to the head. So this happened because of the cops that beat him.
Wow. Yeah.
And the autopsy report showed that it was homicide. He had brain injuries, cuts and bruises to his head and other parts of the body. Like, this was in overkill. Hey, my girl Paula, I see you out there on the check-in on the Evening Rush Network. Thank you so much for tapping in, hunty.
Yeah.
That show. Paula was a integral part of doing the second episode of the F Word that is hurting much of America. It's the monthly segment that the Vet Green Show has on opioids. So thank you so much. All 5 officers were black. Joker just was talking about it's not racist, it's hate on hate crime.
Yes,
it's black hate against black hate.
Yeah, that's hate on hate right there. You know what I mean? And now, like I said, I experienced a little bit of it, but when you involve and you doing positive things, in spite of doing things on the street, because you know, I was a hustler. I was outside. You know, in Lackawanna, we was on that block, Ingham Ave and Ridge, and we Lackawanna was our other little block. You know what I mean? So you know, we back in the day was a little different. You know what I mean? They knew who you were. They knew who he was, man. They knew what it was. They knew the negative and the positive things we was doing. Because all the police officers in Lackawanna loved the Pack Crew. They used to buy our cassette tapes to play our music in the cop car. You know what I mean? So they used to, you know, they was actually fans. But so you know, shout out to my man Officer Tony. He definitely saved a lot of us. Those who know Tony, that's from Lackawanna. We went to high school together, and he's a police officer, and he used to look out for us. You know what I mean? And, you know, but if you did something wrong, he'll lock you up, put the cuffs on you, like, listen, you my boy, I love you, but you don't supposed to be doing that, big dog. Let me go ahead and just, I'm not gonna take you to jail, but I'm gonna take you to go ahead and get fingerprint, get booked in, and I'm gonna drive you home, like type of thing. So, you know what I mean? So shout out to him. Shout out to Tony. He used to do that to us, just to give us, put us in the system, but at the same time, educate us and teach us. And I think a lot of the police officers need to do that to a lot of us instead of just straight locking us up and roughing us up and doing all that craziness and all that. I think that's uncalled for. You know what I mean? And I think they should use that same exercise of Officer Tony. Those who lock on, who remember Officer Tony, good ball player. He played ball with us in the basketball league back in the day. They had the Friendship House basketball league. I had to play in that. Then he used to play on that team with us, and you know what I mean. He was in the community. He was touching the people, showing love, kissing babies, shaking hands, and all of that. How y'all did y'all have a police officer in your neighborhood that does that y'all knew, that y'all grew up with, that know your mom and dad and all that, and you know what I mean? It's only a few, but do y'all have one? Y'all do give them a shout out right now, because all cops are not bad cops. You know what I mean? Let's make that clear. All cops are not bad cops. I know a couple of them in Buffalo is really good, and they just do their job, and you got to respect it. You know what I mean? And they know, and they're gonna respect you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Queen Goldie. Thank you for the followers. You always a loyal listener. Queen Goldie in the house. You know, so we definitely got to put you on. We got to put you on the platform here and talk. You know what I mean? And get you on, because you be queening this morning, every morning with us. We appreciate you, and you continue to do it, and you will be blessed. No doubt. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Do we want to do the video of the day? Man, or we want to do encore video today? I think I'm gonna do an encore video today, because I want the Queen Vet Green to be on when we're doing that video of the day. We're gonna do the encore video of the day of my boy Terrence Love. Terrence Love will be on the show. Terrence Love will be on the show Monday morning. Tune in. He is the king of R&B love. He's bringing that love back in R&B. A talented brother, making it do what it do. Man, I definitely talked with his management team, and set everything up for him to be on this platform, and hopefully bring him to Buffalo also for a nice R&B tour. We putting together some R&B singers for a nice tour. You know what I mean? So look out for that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go right into this video. And then this video right here remind me of my daughter, and I think, and when my daughter get married, I'm going to use this song when I walk her down the aisle, because this touched my heart. I have a daughter and all that, and this fits perfect for it. I can't hope she's tuned in so she can listen to it, and I think she would love that song dedicated to her walking down the aisle. This is a song right here dedicated to his daughter. You know what I mean? Check it out right here, live here on the morning show. Right here, your boy the Joe the Overlook MC. Yes, good morning.
I wanna go outside.
Cadence back.
Last night I think I fell in love again. After holding you in my arms, I get lost in your eyes, girl. I touch your hand, you grab my fingers. In your touch, it was oh so sweet. Every time you smile, you reminded me that every day I thank God for my blessing. Oh, precious to you. Baby, wanna give all I got. I got Baby, know that daddy got you.
Crowd start gathering when I start rapping.
This is Terrence Love right here, y'all. He's bringing back love, back R&B. We'll be on the show Monday.
Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I beg for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Custom made to be suit diamonds as
Terrence Love will be on the
Terrence
platform.
Love fitted all against yours. Cause my baby keep it looking like a meal. And girl, I make you feel like you're a star for real. So I send a text message, what I wanna do. If you say yes, then girl, I'll be coming through. No, I need a love to come and swim. And your loving, girl, that's for real. I think I'm going crazy. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I been for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way to your feet, girl? Anything you wanna do, cause girl, you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine.
We bringing love back in the morning, y'all.
I seen the sun, I seen the moon, I seen the stars above. Looking into your eyes, my kisses on your thighs. I call my name when I reach that special spot. Oh yes, we're back.
Hey, Deshaun, I see you out there, Queen.
Love
Hey, Tamara, I see you out there. She said, okay now.
Love in the chat.
Come on, man. That brother right there be singing.
Bam, yeah, dude, he's singing.
He ain't singing, he's singing. He's singing like he in church. Understand me? Yes, sir. He's bringing the church back with love. You know what I mean? Shout out to Terrence Love. He will be on the show Monday morning. Stay tuned in Monday morning. Get y'all questions together. If you have any questions about this artist, please get him ready. He will be live Monday. I can't wait. You know what I mean? Yes, he definitely is doing his thing. He playing some real music. He music with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in today. You know what I mean? We got Tamara in the building. Good morning. My brother, Band Fam, Debonair, icon, rapper out of Buffalo, legendary. Good morning, my brother. He always showing love with the follows and the highlights and all that. That's what I'm talking about. That's that love right there that we getting. We getting that love back on the platform, on the internet. Keep sharing the love. Be positive, y'all. Do what it do. Appreciate you, brother, man. You know what I mean? No doubt. Yes, Deshauna. Good morning, Queen. How you doing? What's up? How you feeling today? How is
my internet does not want me to be great today, Spectrum.
They be hating on us. I better stop hating on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing good. You know what I mean? It ain't my fault that you have a problem with your wife in the morning. Understand?
Okay. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Ecstasy Snow Baby. I see you out there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We are loving on each other this morning, y'all. Just give some love. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's definitely Friday. Yeah, like I said, I can't wait till Monday. It's gonna be off the chain. How you feel about him being on the platform?
I'm excited. I cannot wait to Grand Rising, Melinda. I cannot wait to go down that rabbit hole of listening to more of his music. I had first checked him out on that interview that he did with the Evening Rush Show Network a few Wednesdays ago, and I thought he was dope. Great interview. I could see why Don was like, I really need to talk to him because that's my type of person. I love talking to people who are enlightened and one with the universe. I love having conversations like that. Yeah. So definitely looking forward to it. That sound I've been searching for. We need more of that. We need more love and less hate in this world, y'all. There's so much hate.
That sound just bring me back to the New Edition and to the Travance and you know what I mean, the Johnny Gill and the Keith Sweats and and bring the Luther Vandross. Keep about Luther. You know what I mean? Yeah, he bringing that sound back. Appreciate him bringing that sound back. You know what I mean? And he just doing his thing, man. His music is definitely a hell of a testimony, and I love it. And he's talking about some things. He's not just singing. He has a message on every song that's powerful that somebody needs. So no doubt. Do you want to get into the music video of the week of your artist you had interviewed last night? Go ahead and introduce that.
Let's get into some votes. Cyril, if you missed the interview that I did with him last night on the Vet Green Show, make sure you go back today and watch it when you have some time, or listen to it. If you like this song, this music, go ahead and check out his catalog. I'm sure that you will find something in there that you like. How'd you feel about that conversation we had last night with Cyril?
Man, it was very deep. He wasn't holding back on nothing. He's very confident. He's definitely he has a story, his goals that he want to do. I can see the vision he wants. He's so positive. He loves his wife. He's a hell of a father. He just everything we learned about him is like I know him for years. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I see him to this day, it was like he's my homeboy. Like, you know what I mean? That's the type of vibe he brought to the interview last night. So you definitely show love to Mr. Umar in the building. Yeah, introduce the video right now. Introduce the video.
Yeah, so we are about to go into some Cyril Omar, and the name of this video is it the Flashbacks Don't Last? Which one is it?
Yes, it is the Flashback.
Oh my God, I love that song.
Yes,
that's up there with the facts and fiction. Listen, go down the rabbit hole of Cyril Omar. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I love. He said Bam Fam said, I like the way how he projected the music about his daughter. Oh, talking about Terrence Love and his children towards the end. Very positive. Yeah, me too.
That's gonna be the song when I'm gonna get my daughter to listen to it. That's gonna be the song when I walk down the aisle and pass her on to her husband. You know what I mean? That's the song I want to walk down right there.
Yeah.
I might get him to sing in the wedding while you playing with it. I might go ahead and break bread on that. You know what I'm saying? Go sing to my, on my daughter's wedding. You understand me?
Yeah, he has some aspects about his dad in that video as well that he talks about in the interview that he did with Don over at the Evening Rush. So make sure you check that out as well.
Yes, fire. You're gonna get into this video right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Did you do what you said you would? Go where you said you go? Dream how you used to dream? Know what you used to know? Laugh just like you used to laugh? Can't keep living in the past. Flashbacks don't never last. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I can keep on saying that high school wasn't that long ago. Last night wasn't that long ago. To whom they were older on the road. No, I'm too over feet this cold. It's my discomfort zone. Left my home to build a throne. My emperors and pharaohs fear to die alone. Ay, you gon' wish for more days on this planet. Gon' miss the days you took for granted. Before we know it, deja vu becomes a disadvantage. Gave way too much to come back empty-handed. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. Reservoir Park, AM to PM, I used to get lost. Always daydreaming until it was dark. Firefly beaming, I never forgot. Must be a reason. I took my son to that park, the family teams. I'm wishing my dad could see us. Feel like he helping me push on both of these swings, cause there was the push that I needed. That's when I thought I started singing in Reservoir Park. Started believing in Reservoir Park. Seeing Big Bro perform on stage made me wanna leave my mark. Now the outline made a chalk. I found the meaning of Reservoir Park while I was dreaming of Reservoir Park. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. Lucky me. Did you do what you said you would? Go where you said you go? Dream how you used to dream? Know what you used to know? Laugh just like you used to laugh. Can't keep living in the past. Flashbacks don't never last. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably.
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Lamar, and I'm the creator of a new sketch comedy show coming soon called The Sketch Project. So come check us out. It's funny as What? What? I can't say Bro, you. Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. You put the fun in funny? Yo, who write this Oh, I can't say neither. Coming soon, a new show called The Sketch Project. You'll love it like Jada loves Tupac. Wait, what? Too soon? Just watch the show, all right? It's funny and I'm broke. How's that? Is that better?
No doubt. Yeah, we back in the full effect. This is the Morning Show podcast with your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC, and the Queen Vet Green. We here every morning, Monday through Friday. Yeah, let's talk about that music video of the day.
Man, big shout out to Vocero Omar. I don't know which one is my fave. Like that one, I hadn't even heard that one until you played it last night because I'm still going down this rabbit hole of Vocero's music. So between him and Latina Gina, I got a lot to listen to. And Terrence Love this weekend, what? I'm gonna be on the music, earphones in my ear, listening to I'm gonna drive these kids crazy this weekend listening to music.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, it definitely. We got a lot more people coming on the platform. We bring, like I said, December 1st, we can have a Bars Banger. We can have a special on him, and the first official hip hop head on the morning show, doing what it do. We got my homegirl, the Ministry in hip hop. You know what I mean? Keisha Dreams will be on the show Wednesday morning. Stay locked in on that. That's gonna be dope. And all that. We definitely gonna play her video in the top of the hour, and we're gonna reminisce on that and give y'all some gospel hip hop in the building. How you feel about the gospel movement going on with the culture, with the pop culture, the hip hop culture? How you feel about that right there, though?
I'm here for it. Goldie said Lamar's commercial gets here every time. Me too. I just be cracking up. I'm here for it. Yeah. I remember when I first started listening to Christian rap, I couldn't really listen to it because I was still under the mindset that God doesn't like certain sounds and that's blasphemous and, that's of the world. But God is the world. One of my most favorite artists who can go, and she does the opening for the Vet Green show. And I know if you've been following me for a while, you've heard me speak of Rachel J. Yeah, Rachel J is a Christian rap artist.
Yeah.
But she's so dynamic and can be so diverse that she reminds me of Nicki Minaj. Like, she can legit do that, but based on her upbringing and the type of music that she wants to promote, she is choosing to do Christian rap. But if you follow Rachel J and look up her music on YouTube, she's so diverse. She's so diverse. If you listen to the opening of the Vet Green show, it's really a Christian rap song.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yes.
It's a Christian rap song, you know, which is just so me, because I still love God. I still love the Most High. But at the same time, I understand that, you know, like, I just let me be with my relationship with the Most High, okay? Don't judge me on my relationship. My daddy know me. he know me, and he looking at my heart. He's not looking at, like, it's not promoting killing. It's not promoting any of that. So
yeah,
Ty Tribbett, I love it.
I love, no doubt. And no, another thing I want to talk. We want to talk about. I want to talk about this too. You said the perfect thing right now. You said you have a relationship with your Father in heaven. You know what I mean? And everybody's relationship is different. My relationship with God ain't the same relationship with God with Vet Green has. We have a different relationship with our Father in heaven. So you don't judge nobody how they have a relationship. But I tell people in a minute that how I talk to y'all, that's how I talk to God. We had that type of relationship. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, he might have to rebuke me on some conversations, but you know, but that's the type of relationship we have. I know I'm gonna get rebuked, but at the same time, that's the type of relationship me and God have. But at the end of the day, you know, he forgives me and keep moving, and he still shows me things in spite of me all in his face. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's so humble with it. He's so grateful and merciful that, you know, he take that. He really be like, you know, that's that relationship I have. People say that's weird. Like, no, it ain't weird. I'm different. You know what I mean? My relationship is different. You know what I mean? I talk to God. People say don't test God. I always test him. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then whatever smoke I get with it, I just take the whooping. That's the type of relationship I have with God.
I look at it like I look at it very similar. Like, if the Most High did not make me, which means that is another one of my parents. A parent is gonna love me unconditionally and is looking at my heart, not at the actions. He know that I'm gonna be hard-headed sometimes. I ain't gonna take it overboard, but this is that is what the walk with God is for me. I know a lot of us we've grown up in churches and have been told different things. And at the end of the day, listen, find your own relationship with the Most High and just know that you have been purposely purposed. And that's what I'm walking in.
Because I'm walking in that. People always got to think there got to be a special way to have a relationship with God. No, you don't. Be yourself.
And God said, be
yourself and let me work on you. Be yourself and let me work on you. That's all. If you coming in capping on God, he can't work on you because he don't know the real you. He know the real you, but he wants you to put it on the table for him to pick it up and work on you.
Ooh, now y'all getting the preacher joker. This is the joker I be talking to behind scenes sometimes, y'all. Y'all getting the preacher and joker.
Yeah. You got that's real talk. Like, you know what I mean? So that's how I am. I throw everything on the table. I put the raw meat on the table with no seasoning. You know what I mean? I want God to season it for me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to let that meat sit there and let him marinate on you. Understand me? So where you can be tender in your life. You can have a tender heart. He got to, you know what I mean? And bring flavor in your life. Understand me? So, sometimes you got to do that. And I'm cool with God working on me on a certain way, on certain things in my life. Some things work faster. Some things take time. Sometimes you got to put some of my problems in the crock pot, let it simmer, let it cook slow. Because sometimes I can't catch on sometimes. It is what it is. That's me. That's the type of relationship I have with the Most High. I don't know about y'all. I'm just talking about me right now. That's the type of thing that I'm working on with myself in the Most High. And it's working for me. You know what I mean? You know, my health is under control. My mental health is under control. You know, when something is wrong, I keep it 100. I'm not going to cap on nothing. You know what I mean? So I can make sure I can be better. And he can work on me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not on the street. I'm not homeless. You know, we might struggle on certain things throughout our walk, but that's part of the growth.
That's right.
Yeah, that's part of the growth.
That's right.
You're gonna be peaches and cream all the time. I don't want it to be peaches and cream sometimes. I want it to be. I want them in moments. I can enjoy it better.
and appreciate it, right?
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I was having that's another reason why I enjoyed the conversation with Vocero last night. I love having conversation with people who are on similar journeys that I'm on, because I can connect. Like I'm having a conversation, but I'm also connecting with that person because we're on similar journeys. Those are my most favorite conversations, when they can teach me as well, because it's like, okay, so that's how you're handling that. Let me take heed, and maybe I can use that in my own life. I learn, earn, reach, teach. That's really what the platform is. Learn, earn, reach, and teach. Or let go and let God. Learn, earn, teach.
Yeah.
Let go and let God.
Let
I do
go
want
and
to talk about these different strikes that's going on. So now, and again, this is being reported by the AP News. Tens of thousands of Las Vegas hotel workers, y'all. So if you are planning a trip to Las Vegas, they set a deadline yesterday, which was Thursday, for a sweeping strike, threatening major disruptions for the city's economic backbone that can coincide with the Strip's inaugural Formula One race later this month. What do you think about all of these different employees are getting tired? I'm tired of being tired, especially when you hear they're sending billions of dollars overseas, and here we are in the States still struggling. Like, can you help me pay some of these tax bills that I have?
It don't add up.
Pay some of these co-pays and co-insurances and put some food in my refrigerator, please, and thank you.
It don't add up. It don't. Sending all this money out all elsewhere, but we here struggling in our country. It don't make sense. It don't add up. You know what I'm saying? One and one is not 4. You can't convince me that 1 and 1 is 4.
Yeah, when I saw that come through yesterday, at first I immediately sent it to my kids and was like, okay, y'all got to like explain some of this mess to me. Like $10 billion, y'all.
Yeah.
Can we get $1 billion here in America for the citizens that's working their backs off, struggling, taking care of your mama's kids, fathers, sisters, sons, brothers, uncles, nephews?
That part too.
Can we get a little bit of help, please? And thank you.
Just a little bit. We ain't asking much. Just a little bit.
I'm so over it. I'm at this point. Listen, I'm just over the whole thing. Not to say that we should not be helping, but you need to help home first. Government.
Yes.
Help home first. Like, why are your citizens struggling?
Yeah.
Earlier last month, or sometimes last month, we reported that the IRS is trying to crack down because it is record-setting times where people cannot even afford to pay their tax bills, or because they know they owe taxes, aren't even filing because they can't even afford it. So they would rather incur the interest and not think about it, because you can't afford to have them take taxes out your paychecks these days. It's real in here. How many people out there, even if you are watching the replay, how many of you out there claimed exempt just this year alone? Just this year alone, just to try and make ends meet. How many of you have claimed exempt? Yeah. It's ridiculous out here right now.
Yeah, right. One thing, when you claim that, then you got to, pay it back and get double, and then it's messing everything up. So it's like, it's just a lose-lose situation at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother show right there. I wish we could bring some people that works for the payroll companies and what's going on, and go to these city council meetings, man, and see what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? There's so much. Is they providing a lot of things in those areas as far as unemployment? I don't even know what unemployment is no more. What is that?
Listen.
I don't even know what's going on with that situation. That's another show. I don't know. Is it such thing as unemployment now?
Right. Or unemployment, depending on what you're making, unemployment may not even pay you $500 a week. So if your cost of living is upwards, meaning your bills, your assets and liabilities, or your liabilities are greater than what unemployment is paying,
right,
then you're gonna be at a deficit somewhere. You're gonna be in the red. You aren't gonna be in the green. So that means 1 month you may be like, okay, do I pay the gas bill or do I put some food in the refrigerator? Right. Do I pay the car note or do I pay get some food? Do I pay my rent?
Right.
It's real out here right now.
And then something. Then they, appreciate all the landlords who actually understand what's going on. So they trying to find resources to help their tenants so they can get their money. Shout out to those landlords. I really salute y'all. There's a lot of them out there, and they're trying to find ways to help, and don't want to evict nobody, because they got kids, and you know what I'm saying. And I know they need their money and all that, but they actually out there helping. You know what I mean? So shout out to those landlords who's definitely understanding the politics behind what's really going on that we don't have control over. No matter if we working or not, we don't have control over the situation. So shout out to those landlords who actually showing love. Do you ever notice that a lot of the landlords is knowing what's going on and trying to help the tenants? You see that a lot now?
Yeah, and there are a lot of programs out there that's available. That is a good thing. You have to qualify for these programs. It is a paper chase to be a part of this program. Like I said, 2024, 2023 was an eye opener for me. 2024 for me, hey bro, I see you on the check-in. Grand Rising Eddie. 2024 for me is going to be a year that I really get my stuff together, because one thing I know, and two for certain, you can't rely on the powers that be to take care of you, to take care of me. We got to be able to take care of we. You know what I mean? Right. We got to be able to take care of we. I don't have confidence in the powers that be anymore. I just don't. There's no way that your everyday citizens who are making things work, the bus drivers, the people out there crunching the numbers, the everyday people out there making vehicles, CNAs in these home care, in these healthcare, workers,
the frontliners,
making America work. How are we forgotten about? How are we not okay? How are we struggling? How do we have nurses unlifing themselves?
Right.
Help me understand this, people. Help me understand this.
I don't understand it. You know what I mean? And all that. Man, let's bring the Most High to building with a little bit of hip hop. We're gonna go ahead and do another music video of the young lady Keisha Dreams. Will be on here Wednesday. We're gonna play her video. You know what I'm saying? She like I said, she spitting rhymes in the pulpit. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? She preaching with the words of bars. You know what I mean? And me and her chopped it up a little bit on IG, in the DM, and she was that's very grateful. She even prayed for a brother. You know what I mean? She appreciated our platform. She can't wait to meet you, Vet. She said, I can't meet the woman of God, Queen Vet Green. She can't wait. So she was, she's very, and I'm pretty sure she followed you too. If you see in the notifications, I believe she followed you and stuff like that, and she can't wait to meet you on this platform and definitely all that. So we're gonna get right into her video, man, because she is definitely doing her thing. She's strong and to the Most High. And the name of this song right here is called Waymaker. And it's a story. It's definitely an amazing story. She getting in her acting bag. She's involved in a couple gospel plays and all that. And she definitely doing her thing. She's gonna talk about it Wednesday. You see that at the bottom of the screen. She'll be here Wednesday on the 8th, 9 a.m. on the morning show. Get y'all questions together and answer some questions. And if y'all need prayer, you know what I mean? Definitely she would do it again and pray for everybody live on this platform. This is what we do in the morning. We give you positive vibes all day long right here on the morning show with your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC, and the Queen, Vet Green. This is what we do.
How you doing? I am pissed. I'm hurt. Saying you upset. What does God
I don't
say?
understand. You see what I'm saying?
Well, this is what I'm... God, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? In my situation.
He's a waymaker.
I know he is, but why he won't do it for me? Why he won't do it for me?
You've been there before with him.
I know you're upset. I know.
No, you don't think there's a way listen. out. But God is a way maker.
Mother Marie, I don't.
He's done it before.
I'm just getting tired. I know he's who he is.
Remember the word. When there's no one else that can help you, you gotta believe that God will make a way. He's a way maker. Just trust him. Just hold on to the truth. It's in you. We've been there before, and he made a way.
Oh God, help me.
Just trust him exactly.
I just need it now.
He's the only one who can, and he will. Just believe him and trust in him.
Yes. He's my way maker. Yeah, 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 yeah. Way maker. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, and he's making it known. Know that he's my way maker. Yeah. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, and he's making it known. Know that he's my way maker. On earth, your will be done, 'cause heaven is where it's from. My faith is in my shout. I'm jumping up to the sun, rejecting disbelief with deeds spoken and done. 'Cause powerful is his name, and it's written Jesus the Son. The way, the truth, the life, God working the way he do. And powerful, he's the one, God mighty in battle too. 'Cause greater is he in me, so I'm claiming the holy truth about my Father's business, 'cause Jesus is coming soon. Trust God, my God, and he's making it right. The truth and the light, he's on time. Trust God, he will provide. Keep him in your side, he's willing to fight your battles. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, and he's making it known. Know that he's my way maker. Yeah. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, and he's making it known. Yeah. Know that he's my way maker. Your power, your word is told. You give it, it wasn't sold. Prophecies they behold, and the truth is being told. There's nothing you wouldn't know. In heaven we are the soul, the young and the old. It doesn't matter who you chose. You take away the load. It's shaping and then you mold. Lo and behold, God is everywhere that we go. Holy Spirit, I let him drove. So God taking control. Did you see what he did for me? My God, I'm glad I know. Trust God, my God, and he's making it right. The truth and the light, he's on time. Trust God, he will provide. Keep him in your side, he's willing to fight your battles. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, yeah, making it known. Know that he's my way maker. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, and he's making it known. Know that he's my way maker. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known. He's making the way, my God, he's taking the show. Trust in my God, and he's making it known. Know that he's my way maker. Glory and honor, my God, I'm making it known.
Seriously, I just want to say thank you. Like, really. I'm just like, I'm like, what? Okay, open it up. Check for $1 million.
See, I told you, God is a way maker. That is God.
I mean, he made a way. I went home, wasn't even thinking about it, wasn't looking.
Yes, indeed. That's Keisha Dreams, y'all. She will be on the show Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Live here on the morning show. How you like that moving video right there? You know, showing all her talents in one video. You got us muted. You got us muted, Queen.
I'm sorry. I don't know about you. I'm just talking and working. It got me right. It definitely got me right. She was so she portrayed something real. Like
Yeah.
I've been in that place. I'm sure you've been in that place where I've been upset with the Most High. Like, how you forget about me? Don't you see what I'm out here doing? Like, how you forget about me?
No
How
doubt.
many of you have been there?
Yeah, been there. I'm just talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Don said, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had those conversations with that. That's type of relationship. Same type of relationship she has, similar. My relationship the same way. I get at God like that. You know what I'm saying? I get at him to remind him. He said that he told us that, he wants us to let him know, what I'm saying, so he can prove some things. Sometimes your faith got to get stronger sometimes in certain situations. So, I let him know, God, you said you was gonna do this. What you doing? Like, oh, you backing out, Most High? Father God, you backing out? That's what you do? Oh, you changed up on me. Oh, you capping right now? Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. Then I walk away, and guess what? He come right back and say, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? The blessed come, like, who you talking? Watch your mouth, son. Watch your mouth.
Be obedient, period. Switching gears a little bit, I do want to start highlighting. Hey, sis, I see you. Hey, Elliot, I see you out there on the check-in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the morning show with the Joker and Vet Green. Make sure you come back every weekday morning from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. We are here live. And if you have not already, make sure you download the Evening Rush Network app. You can watch us all on YouTube as well on the Evening Rush, or you can also continue to watch us right here live on Facebook. Just make sure you watch. I do want to go to a little bit of a sad story being reported here in Buffalo about a missing teen. And let me just make sure I'm doing this right. There's a missing teen. Her name is Autumn Lewis. She was last seen possibly, and this is being reported by WGRZ Channel 2. Her name is Autumn Lewis. She was last seen possibly around the area of Lombard Street, which is over there by Broadway Market. If you are familiar with the area, everyone, take a good look at this young lady. She's only 16 years old. Reports say that she weighs anywhere between 115 to 120 pounds. She has black hair. She's a mocha chocolate. She was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, a black hoodie, and black Crocs. Anyone who may have information on her location is asked to call 911 immediately. We have to do a better job at bringing our young women back, because I don't know, I've spoken about it. Like, black girls going missing, black women going missing is a real thing. It gets even deeper as you go further down south. I did a show about a year or so ago on the Evening Rush where we talked about sex trafficking. And if you are not aware, sex trafficking, depending on different cities, especially Charlotte, North Carolina, it is huge down there.
Yeah.
The amount of missing women, black women that go missing is astronomical, and it's very underreported. So let's go back to, policing our neighborhoods. I remember one time I was Jay and I we had pulled up, we had did some function on the weekend, and we had pulled up to the 716 Live Studios, which is in what do you call it? Off of Main Street in that area.
Right.
And there was this young lady just sitting at a building across from the studio, and Jay and I looked at each other, and it's like, okay, that's odd. Why is this young girl just sitting out here? Because it's the weekend. It's like an industry industrialized neighborhood, that part of the section where the studio is. And we're both looking at each other, and Jay's like, did you want to say something? Because she's a female. I'm like, yeah. So I'm asking her, honey, are you okay? And I'm also mentally making a note of what this young lady looks like, what she has on, because I don't know if she's missing. I may have even taken a quick picture of her, because I know it happens a lot, where a lot of times our young black ladies are looked at as grown, and they're not. A lot of times what happens is we have to grow up a lot quicker than our counterparts based on our environment. It's not that we're grown, it's just that we've had to grow up a lot quicker. And a lot of times our young Black ladies are looked at as more mature, but it's really not that. And they need to be protected as well. So I'm going to put up this picture again. The young lady's name is Autumn Lewis. If you know of anything, if you have heard or seen anything, because ain't nothing happening in the hood, okay?
Right. That's facts.
That ain't going on that don't somebody know something about. So
That's
if you
right.
know of anything, the young lady's name is Autumn Lewis. Please, 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 and please pass this around. Please call 911. If you see her by herself, just let her know that her family is looking for her, and that she's loved. You really don't know the stories of these young ladies. A lot of times, it could be runaway because they are going through it at home. Regardless of that, she needs to be located. She needs to know that she's safe. She needs to have a safe place to go to. We don't know the backstory. We do know that she's missing. So let's help bring her home, or at least bring her to safety. Again, her name is Autumn Lewis. She's 16 years old, and her last known location was in that Broadway Market area, which is a very
Yes.
It's the new Chippewa.
Yeah. I definitely know a lot about that area. That area always had things going on, even back in the day in that area. So yeah, please be a lookout of this young little queen, and bring her back home safe. And if you do, find her, like she said, call 911. You know what I mean? And so the authorities would come, the ambulance would come and take her, get checked out and stuff like that, and make sure things is good, and bring her back to her lovely family. That's very important. So all prayers going to the family to find their loved ones, because like she said, sex trafficking is real, and it's very real in Buffalo. Very real in Buffalo. You know what I mean? They're very consistent in that area doing that. I talk to my daughters all the time. They know a lot of good friends of theirs that been murdered, and my daughter went to school with the young lady that got caught that was in the garbage can, that was dead. Years ago, and and it really messed with their mental, and had to have therapy, counseling, and all that. That's very dramatic to see. Some stuff you just can't unsee. And so we're just going to continue to pray that they definitely find her, no doubt.
And moving on, I just posted a video. Make sure you are also following the Morning Show page on Facebook. I just posted a video that was posted by a Burgard public school teacher. There was a fight in the school, and the teacher was a 15-year-old allegedly attacked the teacher. What's your thoughts on this? Because this is the home training is real, y'all.
Yeah, it's going around that these kids are attacked, and what do you expect? Let me ask that question. What do you expect a teacher is supposed to do when they get attacked? I'm just gonna be 100.
I got attacked. I told you I left. I left that day because listen, y'all. Train your kids, because kids that's fighting teachers in school will fight you. Okay, it's when students are fighting kids, when students are is ballsy and bold enough
that part
fight a teacher, there's something going on at home. Something not right in the tea. Something ain't no cream, or something not right. Something going on with this child.
Right, but sometimes too, like even if things ain't right at home, or things is good at home, kids just have their own personality to be rebellious. Because I know some families that got good families, but their kids just wilding. And you think when you know the family, you know what they do, you know what's going on, you wonder where that come from. They're learning from their peers, they're learning from their close cousins, they're learning from Uncle Charlie, Auntie Joanne, or whatever you know what I'm saying? Not just a household, it's they might be learning from other people in the family. You know what I mean? Because this is different in this time of days. You know what I mean? Okay, we start from home first. Okay, yeah, that's the proper way of doing things. But once you get to do the investigation and knowing what's going on in the household, the next question is where they're getting this from. If I'm a teacher or working in the school system, and one of them kids attacking me and throw hands, what you expect me to do? Catch those hands and be all right about it? Let's keep it 100. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying you got to protect yourself. You know what I mean? In that situation, that Green the Queen, you know, what are we supposed to be doing when that happens? What are you supposed to be doing when you teaching the class or you doing whatever you're doing in the school system and them kids is throwing haymakers at you? I'm supposed to catch every one of them in my face, just sit there and call the principal?
You have to listen.
I need somebody to answer that in the comments. I'm sorry. I need that answer. I really
Prayers
do.
up to the teachers. I told you I was working at a sort of an alternative school here in the 716, and I never forget the little boy. He just as tall as me. I'm only 5'3¼ This young man got mad, and next thing I know, I'm being pushed up against the doggone the door in the classroom. It was it for me. I chased this little butt because you got to go get him. I chased him, did my due diligence, walked out, and never went back because all I kept on thinking to myself is I got a 12-year-old son, the same height at home, and if this little sucker did that to me, I will put him in a headlock and show him I'm gonna bring you down to me. Yeah, I didn't know. And all my kids, all but one of my kids are taller than me, bigger than me. You know what I mean? I'll be doggone if they didn't.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Me too, bro. I couldn't do it. And I have two kids right now. I have one child. One of my sons works with alternative. He works with these kids.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's 6 feet tall, and it's a good thing because some of the things that he have to deal with these kids. And then I have one that's in college right now to become a teacher and work with the kids as well. You know, my prayers up to them. I can't even imagine because I'll be ready to throw hands because
that's what I want to know. If you're saying King Dawn and Queen Goldie, if your child was in school attacking a teacher, you know what I mean, and you know, and that teacher getting that ass, what as parents, you got to understand what we know. They human too. Like, you know, how would they deal with that? How would you deal with that situation? That's the thing. They, you know, and I know, and I have a son that's incarcerated right now, and he didn't put hands on a lot of teachers, you know. And I'll be asking him, you know, number one, what caused you to do that, son, first? You know what I mean?
Because they're going
and I tell him to be honest, because if you didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, you protecting yourself, then, you know, that's a different problem. But I get both sides of the story before I react. You know what I mean? You know, how would y'all deal with that? Let's talk about
it. See, that's what I'm talking about.
He said my daughter had to quit her high school job as a teacher.
Dealing with the kids. Because if we are being honest, I was a teenage mom, so yes, I had my kids. You know,
good morning, girl, Mike. Good morning.
Sometimes these kids they have these outbursts based on the things that they are dealing with at home. Because as parents, we aren't perfect. If you think that you're a perfect parent, please, I've raised 6 kids. Stop believing that right now, and don't hold on to the guilt of the things that you did wrong as well. Okay, because you didn't know going in how to be a parent. I don't care if you saw your parents parent. Each child is different. I'm telling you that because I've had 6 of them, and I have 6 different personalities that I have to deal with. We cannot be perfect parents. That's right. When these kids are acting out in school, it's based on the things that they are not able to deal with. They are trying to process things that are going on in their lives, and they cannot properly process it because they may not have the tools. Until they get the tools to process those things, some kids, they have outbursts. You have autistic kids. I just read a news article yesterday where the autistic son, he was in his early 20s, I believe. Did you send that to me, Joker?
I think I did. Yeah.
He was like 6'4", or maybe I don't know where I heard it.
Yeah, he tore up the whole house. He broke the toilet, the sink, the walls. I mean, he had a whole wall frame was on the ground.
What
Like
do you
this
do
dude,
with
like
that?
you know, and I have an autistic son. You know what I mean? And you know, they autistic. I know they have a disability. Pause though. Don't get it twisted. Because I'm telling you what my son said to me. Can I be vulnerable today on the show? Is it okay for everybody? Can I keep it 100?
I love the vulnerability, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but vulnerability is how we grow.
Can I get in that lane just real quick? Real quick. I want y'all to pay attention to what my son told me. He said, Daddy, I'm autistic. You can't whoop me. Nigga.
If you were smart enough to tell me that, you smart enough to get your butt whooped. Hey, Joanne, thank you so much for tapping in. Listen, Joker, I told you I raised 6 of them, and they were bigger than me way early on. I
flipped out. Like what? Like you have the nerve. You know what I mean? You know, and I say that to the court. I say it to the teachers. I say that to the judge. This is my son. I brought him in this world. I would take him out. But he told me right there, he said, I'm autistic, Daddy. You can't whoop me. I will stomp you through the ground, boy. Huh?
Okay.
Not for violence, but you just set yourself up for a major, political, real talk. So when the kids say that to you, y'all tell me
my
was I
kids
wrong?
were all taller than me, bigger than me, but I'll be doggone if y'all not gonna respect me. I don't care. I stand 5'3.25", 195 between 200 pounds. My baby is 6 feet tall. My oldest son is about 6 feet tall. I'll be doggone. I will put you in a chokehold and show you. Oh, you're going to respect me.
Oh yeah.
You're going to respect me, and I couldn't deal with that in the schools because I'm thinking I got to go home to some kids that's and they're going to respect me. I couldn't deal with that. There's some people that's look, they got hands and feet sometimes. Don, imagine getting beat up in school and having to go home to your kids.
You know what's funny about it though? After he said it, he see my face, he ran.
See? I said I'm 47 years old and I am still scared of Sister Green, and I am not lying.
Yeah, my mom, okay. My mom 5'3". I don't want none of them smokes.
None of the smoke.
None of in no level.
They don't know.
In no level, I don't want nothing to smoke. No level. Then tell you about Betty Jean.
My mother is 5'2" in a hover round, and I be doggone. You know,
Betty Jean is something serious. Understand me? Betty Jean is nothing to play with. Understand? And I'm a big boy. I'm 6'1.5", 325 pounds. You understand me? When mom come in the building, she looked like Shaq to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We got to put the fear of God back in these kids. I don't know, y'all. We got to put the fear back in these kids. Because ain't no reason.
Our cloth is different, though.
Yeah. And if your child is acting out, because sometimes they do. They do. Like I said, I have 6 kids. Sometimes they acting out. Find out what it is. Yes, my house will still get you, and then pray for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
I can remember I hated whooping my kids, and I did. I whooped my kids. I got whooped. I whooped my kids, and I would be crying whooping them.
Amen on that one. You know that you ever got a whooping so bad? I got a whooping so bad. I ain't gonna hold you because you know I'm like 6-7 years old and I'm an artist. I draw. I do my arts and crafts. Listen, my mama whooped me so bad because I disrespected her. Acting like I was going to disrespect her. I ain't actually disrespect her, but I act like it. Like it did before it even came out. She was already, she already was on her kung fu jump off. So she whooped me so bad one time, Queen, that I did my arts and crafts and designed her some flowers to give to her and give her appreciation.
Oh,
that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Hey, Jermaine Armstead, thank you so much for tapping in. I think this is my first time seeing you tapping in.
Jermaine Armstead, like a one in the building.
All right.
Jermaine Armstead, good ball player, good rapper, good artist. He's a producer and all that. Shout out to my man, Jermaine Armstead and his lovely family, his wife and his beautiful daughter. Salute to you, brother. You know what I
Tomorrow said,
mean?
good morning, Joker.
Yes, no doubt, no doubt. I appreciate you, brother, all day long. But yeah, that's the type of thing that's going on. We come from different cloth, and I'm real. We are old school raising our kids. We pass that on. But when you pass that to your kids, is it different? Do they using the same type of methods you use as raising their kids as being, grandma?
No, I don't have any human grandkids yet, but my kids are totally against whooping, especially my oldest. Totally against whooping.
Yeah.
I don't even necessarily agree with the belt thing now.
Yeah.
Reprimanding, of course, because these kids need structure.
I never used the belt though.
You didn't? See, I did, but
I
their
never
dad
used
didn't
the
have to. All he had to do was holler.
I hollered, and
right.
Yeah, I threw some hands a little bit, to him a little bit. That's when they got older. You know what I mean? When they get older and start spelling themselves, you know what I mean? Yeah, you get one of these. You get one of these Mayweathers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get one of these Mayweathers.
I done definitely had to. Me and my oldest daughter and my oldest son. Oh my God, that's why our relationship is so much different now. Like they're even though I birthed them, we're more like brother and sister because I was a kid when I had them, especially my oldest. I was 16 when I got pregnant with her.
Right.
So our relationship is so much different. But heck yeah, I had to because during the time when I was not present and I had my nervous breakdown, they had to step up. You know, my daughter became mom and my oldest son became dad in the house. And that's still how the dynamic is a lot when they are with their siblings. Like you can see the dynamic and the respect that their siblings have for them. But at the same time, I don't give a doggone. I'm still your mama. Okay? I'm still the mama. So you gonna respect me. And that's how it is. Me and my son go at it all the time. Yeah, but it's a love banter. But at the same time, he respects his mom,
That's cool. My kids respect me, I don't have no, what I'm saying? If those who don't, my oldest son don't talk to me at all, that's respect. Me. Because I'm gonna tell him the truth. He don't want to hear the truth. Number two is he if he get out of line, I'm not having it. So he just stay away. And I respect that. Yeah. I don't got a problem with that, big dog. I don't got a problem with your son. I don't got a problem with that. You know what I mean? Because I stay away from my mom and my pops when I don't want to, disrespect, and then I know this is gonna get ugly. I stay out the way because I don't want my days short. Number one, I have a relationship with the Most High. He don't play that. You know what I mean? I have the relationship with my God that I have a relationship with. He don't play them things.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't even joke in that area. I don't even joke to God on that area.
Don said, as a father, when they get that age, they will test you, and they will. Parents out there, new parents.
Yeah.
New parents. Don't think that your child won't test you, especially if they are bigger than you, especially when you are going through some things and you may not be able to be in that space where you are really parenting. You kind of just like going through the motions of life. And some of us, we do check out as parents because we have a lot of hats that we have to wear. We have a lot going on, but we still have to parent. And some of us, we check out. Hands raised. I checked out for a while.
Yeah, he said they'll be okay. That's right. They'll be okay. You're right. They'll definitely be okay. They'll be all right.
They be all right. They be out.
They be all right. Yeah, don't go ahead and change the tone. Get right to another commercial and music video.
Before I have to get off, y'all know it's approaching that time.
Yeah. Definitely. The sister that I'm trying to get on the show. I be trying to mess up on her name. Kalia.
We got to figure out how to properly pronounce it because it's spelled so different. It's like Kalia. It could be Kalia. It could be Kalia. Kalia. It could be in the pronunciation of what depending on the origin of that name.
I'm definitely going to. I got to FaceTime her and talk to her. We chopped up in the DM a lot, and she definitely very, very grateful of us playing her music video, and and she's on the playlist. She's happy. She shared the playlist on Spotify. She's in number 2 on the list. You know what I mean? So y'all follow that playlist too on Spotify. Is the Morning Show Podcast, DA Morning Show Podcast. You can search it on Spotify. Make sure you download it because you can't just like it no more. that they changing up. You got to download it. You don't have to have an account to download, I don't think. You know what I mean? If you do get a temporary account, you know what I'm saying, it's free. You don't have to pay for it right away, but you still download it and put it on your platform so you can always listen to the playlist, listen to music. Might come with some ads and commercials with it, but just support that because you got some good music on there. When you hear the music on here, all the videos is played on this platform is on the playlist. You know what I mean? And making it do what it do. And this is her, Kalia, and name of the song is called Dramatic. Right
and
here.
I'm gonna hop off. Y'all know I got things. My phone was already ringing. I got things to do, y'all. But I will see y'all back here too on Monday.
Yes.
7 a.m. Make sure you check out the Vet Green Show. I had Vocero. We had Vocero Omar on the show last night. Yes. Check out that interview. One of my fave songs right now that Joker found in the vault from Vocero. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that joint. How'd you find it? You were just going through the catalog and found flashbacks.
Going through the catalog, and I'm just, you know me, I'm always researching. They always say this platform we discover a lot of music, and they call us the podcast that discovered R&B music and all that. So you know, I be discovering some things, and most of the artists on here I discovered. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of other stuff in the email that I haven't opened yet. But you know, we definitely bring it back R&B on this platform. With a little bit of hip hop, you still play a little hip hop now and then, and gospel and all that. But we bring a genre that the people's missing, and it is what it is. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I be, you know me, I'm always going in a pot trying to find something, you know, and I found it. Yeah, no doubt. And say that did with, you know, saying Kalia, I definitely found her. And no doubt. So you have a good day on purpose, Queen.
You too, bro. Make sure y'all check out the Vet Green Show. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Love y'all, long life. Have a wonderful weekend on purpose.
On purpose.
Don't call me dramatic, not overreacting. After everything you did, the prize you've been guessing. Just to light it up, step it back, watch what happens. Waging a war with words, weapons, fashion. No, don't call me dramatic, fighting back with passion. I ain't gonna let you have the satisfaction. Fool me more than once, it's a cycle of madness. Maybe you're the one who should look at your actions. So don't call me dramatic, don't call me dramatic, no, no, no. Don't call me dramatic, don't call me dramatic, no, no, no. I know when I've been gaslit, you can try to pretend you didn't mean it, but I know that you know what you're doing, yeah. You've had some practice while I've been patient, crossing lines all the time like it just don't matter to you. But it does when I do, don't it? Why do you try putting the same standard on yourself for a minute? Yeah, it's no fun when you're the judge, is it now? You're the one who needs to tone it down, down, down. Down with the pride, it's the same as lying. When you paint it like that, you know it is. So don't call me dramatic, not overreacting. After everything you did, the cause you've been guessing. Just to light it up, step it back, watch what happens. Waging a war with words, weapons, fashion. No, don't call me dramatic, fighting back with passion. I ain't gonna let you have the satisfaction. Fool me more than once, it's a cycle of madness. Maybe you're the one who should look at your actions. Don't call me dramatic, don't call me dramatic, no, no, no. Don't call me dramatic, don't call me dramatic, no, no, no. Don't have time for this to end now. Tell me I'm the one who's tripping, but you don't make sense, no, no. I'll wait for the day you would change, but it never came. You didn't have the intentions to, that's the truth. And it hurts me more than it hurts you. You don't want me to believe that, do you? Think the world's spin around your view. Done everything I can to get through. So don't call me dramatic, not overreacting. After everything you did, the prize you've been guessing. Just to light it up, watch it all turn to ashes. You're the only one with a stack of matches. Don't call me dramatic, crazy like the best. You looked at yourself lately cause you the savage. Think you saw my cut ties with you, no attachment. Cause you stoking the flame like you an addict. Don't call me dramatic, don't call me dramatic, no, no, no. Don't call me dramatic, don't call me dramatic, no, 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 no. There's a difference from forgiveness and giving in to the
Joe the Overlook MC back here on the morning show. You know what I mean? I want y'all to do right now, and I want y'all to tag an artist, tag a producer, tag anybody that's on Spotify, tag somebody that want to be on Spotify, tag somebody that want to get 1 million streams, tag somebody that's does this for a career, tag somebody that's in this thing for real because I'm still doing my little meetings and still connected to a lot of my mentors and find out what's going on with this new Spotify movement. We have the Spotify wrap up at the end of the month, so we're gonna see what everybody have done. You know what I mean? No doubt, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. We can see my man, 4 star. Lamar is on the way, no doubt. No doubt, we're gonna have him coming in a minute. Say shout out to my boy, he on his way. Um, yes, those who want to know what's going on with the Spotify movement, I'm gonna break it down to where y'all understand, because I just had a meeting and they broke it down in different things, different perspectives, where I understand as far as the numbers and how things work. But I'm gonna break it down like I'm talking to a 3-year-old or 4-year-old, so everybody have an understand about what's going on Spotify. It's going to get to the point that it should be a movement going on. That a lot of people want to get out of Spotify and stop pushing music on Spotify. I can see that happening in 2024, but I'm gonna tell you the good thing about it and the bad thing about it. That what you can do as me being a marketing coach for you artists who's actually doing the things they need to be doing, and I'm gonna break it down. Number one is those who know that y'all see all the videos come up. You can put on YouTube and put in the search on the new Spotify, you know what I mean? Rules and regulations in the subject line. You'll see a lot of videos, people talking about it. I'm gonna do my version of it. So if you're an artist and you're a producer and all that, I'm gonna break everything down very easily. Okay. Now, for you to get a lot of streams now on this platform, I make it very clear and simple. You're gonna have to be a Drake. If you're not a Drake, it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get paid for your streams. Cut and dry. They're definitely starting in January of 2024. If you're using bots or you're using a third party to get on the platform, you know what I mean? As a third party, and that third party is not connected to the movement of Spotify or an affiliate, you will not get paid for your streams. If you're not getting a certain amount of streams on Spotify, you're not getting paid for your streams. What they said on each song, not an album, not a project, each song got to at least get 17 streams a month organically, not just 17 streams in that day. You can have that joint on repeat all day. You're only gonna get credit for 1 stream. Let's make that clear. Now you can play your song once a day for 17 days. You will be credited for 17 streams. You know what I'm saying? You times that by 12, and it's possible you can get your royalty check. But now, the goal is to have more than one person do that every day. Now, if you get, you can get everybody. You can't get credit for a stream or get paid for it unless you have multiple people playing your music. For me to say that is, how can you get those streams and get credit for it? I'm going to break everything down how you do that. Number one is get on the playlist. You know what I mean? Organic playlist, not a playlist that's on Spotify to where it's discovered. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're good enough, Spotify will discover you and put you on the actual Discover playlist, the repeat list, and all that. We have a legitimate playlist. If it's a platform like this and you have a playlist, get on it and listen to it and download it and listen to it consistently so you can get credit for that stream. They also changed the system. Yeah, no doubt. Yes, no doubt. Facts. Ask any questions you want, Put any questions you want as I'm explaining how Spotify finna change January 2024. You know what I mean? Now, if you are an artist that's getting 1 million streams a month or 1 million streams a week, Spotify is going to put you in the pool. It's called a Spotify Music Credits pool, where you're going to be in that pool with other artists. They're going to put you in different demographics of different artists. Okay, for an example, let me break that down. You know, before you ask questions, I'm gonna break that down. For an example, if you're an artist and you in that wave with Drake gonna be on top of the totem pole. They're gonna put you in that pool with Drake. You know what I mean? Now you'll get a percentage of the money that's left over of that streams that people have got that they're not paying you from. It goes in the pool also, and they're not paying the people. Okay, so for an example, if I'm not getting 17 streams of different person every day listening to my music, that money they supposed to pay me, that's going in the pool. Okay, say the pool has $40 million in that pool, and it's an artist that's getting 1 million streams, but all of a sudden somebody just uploaded their music on Spotify or your distribution, and it's on Spotify. What's happening is they're going to put that artist in that pool because he's getting 1 million streams off the muscle, or he's getting 1,000 streams a day off the muscle of different artists and getting on the playlists. They're going to put you in that pool. Now the percentage in that pool goes down. For an example, if I was in a pool with Drake or something right now, right, and I was at maybe 20% of that money goes to me because I'm in that pool because I'm consistently getting fans. The algorithms moving, the AI is working for me, and all that. Then all of a sudden, another rapper comes in and is getting that hype too. Now that my percentages of my money, that money from 20% might go down to 15%. So every time a new artist come in is getting those numbers, you know what I mean? Whatever that number is, that pool number is going down, and you're not going to get paid. It's going to go down in the percentage. That's what's going on. Why is Spotify doing this? Because Spotify is owned by Universal Records. Universal Records is part ownership of Spotify. I posted that up last week on here. We was to see for a whole year. They was playing this for a whole year. Spotify then changed everything over from the beginning. Remember the beginning of the year, those who remember watching my platform, when I said that the algorithms just straight stopped last year of 2023, where the algorithm just stopped for 24 hours, and people was wondering why they couldn't get on IG, they couldn't get on, they couldn't get on none of these platforms because everything just froze. Everything just froze. That's when Universal came in at the time that we was deceived. They didn't put it on the platform. They let us know nothing. Just in the past 2 weeks, it just came on Google. So if you Google this, you will see the whole layout of what Spotify is doing. Why Spotify is doing this? Because there's a lot of artists, number one, is not getting enough streams. They're not promoting themselves, marketing themselves, number one. That messed everybody up. But those who have a Spotify and you have been pushing your page and you don't have over 50 monthly listeners, and you're not averaging, and you're not over at least 20 or 30K streams, and you've been on Spotify for 4 years, and you haven't hit those numbers yet, they're blackballing you to the point where you're shadow boxed, where nobody's going to see your music unless you push it or you push the link to people to hear your music. That's why it's so important to know marketing. That's why it's important to everybody to know marketing. Or you have I'm a marketing coach and marketing manager. There's a lot of marketers that be pushing stuff on IG, saying sign up for the class. Let me be your coach. It's gonna cost you a little bit. You got to pay to play. And people don't want to do it because they think they can use these platforms for free. These platforms are not free anymore. So now Spotify is the first platform to bring this system on. Do you think that the other platforms gonna follow suit? They will. I think the only platform that might not follow suit right now is YouTube, because YouTube have their own system that's working for them and it's working for everybody, and it's fair to where you got to get at least 1,000 subscribers before you start making money, You know, they system is somewhat similar, but they at least give you a chance to at least get 1,000 subscribers, and then you can tap into the marketplace, get paid. You know what I mean? And I like that system. So now everybody gonna start pushing their YouTube page. People gonna start promoting their YouTube music page. People gonna start pushing their YouTube, even though YouTube pay less than any platform. Some people might go to Tidal now and push their music on there. You know what I mean? But the thing is, see, I had did this show a couple months ago, maybe a year ago. I said that Spotify is the #1 platform. If you're not popping on Spotify, the algorithm is going to change over to any other platform because why? They are connected. They are under the same umbrella, just like the music industry. It's under the same umbrella. They might be different platforms, but they are under the same umbrella. They understand what you're doing, each person doing, and then they're going to stop you from not people to see your music because you're not popping on the main godfather of streaming, which is Spotify. They designed this on purpose. You know what I mean? I had a question in my inbox. Why is it like that? Why is Spotify #1? You know what I mean? Why? You know what I mean? I'm telling you why. #1 is Spotify was made to open up for not for the indie artists. We had the opportunity, let the indie artists have an opportunity to get our music played and beyond, but they automatically designed that platform made for the labels only. But now the labels was using fake bots and everything that messed it up for everybody. Now they're saying, okay, now we can't even do that now. Now y'all messed it up for everybody. Now we're gonna do this program, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Why you think a lot of these artists has got billions of streams? Do y'all know how many artists right now that has 1 billion streams on Spotify? You know what I mean? How many artists has 1 billion streams? You can Google that. They'll give you the answer. How many artists have 1 billion streams? You know what I mean? Taylor Swift has 1 billion streams. Lady Gaga got 1 billion streams. Drake got 1 billion streams. You know what I mean? Oh, matter of fact, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, DMX, Eminem, Nicki Minaj, all got 1 billion streams before Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? They're under They're under the same umbrella. They know what's going on, and they have meetings together to control the digital music world. So you indie artists ain't even indie artists no more if you're on Spotify, because we are paying out. Universal Records is taking our money under us. All that hard work you're doing, put on the platforms, you using it to take care of your family, it's not gonna work. Now if you're an artist just want to get your music be heard and you don't care about the money, then that's a good platform for you, because you is going to get a lot of fans. You is going to build off it. Still ways you can capitalize off it. Me as a marketing coach, I will show you how to do that. How you can still make money off Spotify even though you're not getting that stream money. You know what I mean? You got to take the marketing class. See? Ain't nothing free. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing free at all. You know what I mean? I have a marketing class special for the month. My original price is $150. For a better class, how to market yourself on these platforms. The class lasts for 2 hours to 4 hours, depends how many questions you have. And I will, in this special, I'm not going to be your marketing coach, marketing manager for free. And this don't come with the free on this one, this package, unless you pay for the $150, which is the original price. But if you paying $100 for the class, it don't come with that. That's a special I have for the Black Friday month of November. You know what I mean? Then after that, then you have to every additional coaching session gonna cost you $25. So you can pay for the 100, and then after that, anytime you need me, it's gonna be $25 for a coaching session. When you need help with something or you stuck somewhere and all that. But if you pay for the 150 joint, you automatically get the free marketing coach and marketing manager for free for 12 months for free. And I will coach you through it anytime you need me throughout the day. I don't sleep. I do this 24/7. You could hit me 3 in the morning. Most of the time I'm up. 5 in the morning, I'm up. And you can definitely like, yo, I need help on this. I'm stuck on this. You taught me this. You taught me that. Now I'm stuck. What I got to do is that. And now I'm going to teach you how to build a fan base, how you can make money in your sleep in this game. And then You know, a lot of people don't know these things because things is changing on these platforms. You know what I mean? And it's gonna have a trigger effect. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, Pandora gonna do the same thing. Before you know it, Tidal gonna do the same thing. It's gonna have a trigger effect after the first year of Universal. I say Universal Records because they own at least 30% of Spotify, and they're going to keep on humping us with no Vaseline. Pause. In this industry, and it is what it is. So you know what I mean. So if you're an artist and you have any questions, please put it in the comments and let me know how you feel or what's going on Spotify. And while we're here, please Google and elaborate with me. You know what I'm saying? Or what's going on, because you might find some new information of what's going on. I talked to like 4 of my mentors last night, and I was on 3 different YouTube classes that I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and they were definitely breaking it down in a different perspective of how this thing works. Now, let me tell you the good thing about this thing, yo. If you're an artist and you do have a fan base, and you know how to market yourself, the Spotify is excellent for you. Why? Because now they're not going to pay you per stream. They're going to pay you by the audience of people engaging in your music on Spotify. And it's possible that you can make close to at least $6,000 a month when you have a solid fan base consistently. Actually, you know what I'm saying? They ain't have an actual number yet of how many streams you're gonna have. I think they're gonna gradually let us know that in 2024. And when we do, on the morning show, I'm gonna bring it to the forefront during my free 99 segment on the morning show. So stay tuned in on Even Rush Network. If you're on the Even Rush Network on YouTube, please continue to subscribe. Please tell people to subscribe and let them know to tune in every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. on the Morning Show podcast. And I'm going to bring updates all the time. You can put them in the comments. If you have any updates today on what's going on Spotify and in the digital world of music, I will definitely give you an update, or we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Stay engaged. You will get this information first before it even hits CNN or it hits the Breakfast Club, all that. I get firsthand. I'm in the music marketing industry real heavy. I'm in that community heavy, and I definitely bring things to the forefront to let you know how to do. But like I said, the good thing about this, if you're an artist, independent artist, and you actually have a solid fan base, and you're averaging, you have a fan base that listens to your music every day, you on a legitimate playlist like our playlist, to where you're listening to that playlist just to hear your music. It's not like going, you know what I'm saying? It's not like going on your page to your music. You have to go to a secondary platform on Spotify to get credit for that stream. Don't go on your profile to listen to your music. You have to be on a playlist to get credit. We have a playlist. You know what I'm saying? It's called DA Morning Show Podcast. Put it in the search in Spotify and then download it. If you still have a like button, if you have an update on it and you can like it, that's cool. Then you can download it and you can always listen to that playlist. So if you on that playlist, listen to your song on the playlist. That's how you get credit. You don't get credit by going on your page. You might see the numbers go up, but you're not getting credit for those numbers. You're not getting paid for those numbers. You got to listen to your music on a playlist. So if you're on a playlist and you go right down on your page on Spotify and you're on a playlist, like that playlist, download that playlist, and listen to all the playlists that you have that you're on. You got to listen to them daily. You got to listen to them like you listen to the regular radio station on a mainstream radio. That's how you're going to get credit for your streams. That's how you're going to build your audience. Then you have to share that joint on the platform. You got to do ads on each and every one of those joints, each and every one of them songs. You got to do an ad. That means you got to invest more money in yourself for you to get credit for the streams and to get a fan base. They changing the game. You know what I mean? I've been warning people for years. All you artists not marketing yourself. You know what I mean? And if you're doing singles, you got to be consistent on doing singles. Because if not, your single is worthless. It's getting to the point now that every artist not just do a single every month. You might have to do an EP every month now, because it's all about your catalog, not your single. You make the the bigger your catalog on Spotify, the more money you get now. It's not going by streams that much no more, unless you go in that route. It's all about your catalog now. So all you artists that have been putting music up every month, you already ahead of the game, because you have a hell of a catalog, and Spotify knows that. So they're going to put you in the algorithm to being on record pools, give you an opportunity to get your percentage in that record pool where you can get a lump sum. And if you're not getting the in the record pool, then you're getting paid per stream by the audience of your song. Each song got to do it. If you have 8 songs on there and 3 of your songs is consistent, you're not getting paid for nothing, because all your songs got to be in that same category, getting 17 streams a month by 17 different people on a playlist. That's the only way you'll get credit. So if your song is not doing good, your best bet is to take the song down. If your song been up there for a year is not reaching 17 streams a day or 17 streams a month by 17 different people on 17 different playlists, then take it down, because that means they're not feeling it. Keep the songs that's hot on the platform. You know what I mean? $4 Lamar back in full effect, man. I don't know if you was tuned in, on this conversation that I'm bringing about Spotify.
I started listening to it, and then my phone started getting low. So, as I'm telling you, I'm sorry, y'all. I love the morning show. I love Joker. I love Vet. I love the guests we have on here. But full disclosure, I am not a morning person. I'm coming out of my element.
I feel you.
Come and you know what I'm saying, rep for the people. So I got a little bit of it, you know what I mean? And we talked about it yesterday on the podcast too, about the Spotify switch is what I'm calling it now.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. It's a Spotify switch up. Because of, and the crazy thing about it is, the reason why they're doing this is because of the music industry. Not even the indie artists that's doing bots. They're mad at the masses of the industry is doing it. You know what I'm saying? And the Universal, I don't know why Universal knows this. They own 30% of Spotify. They know this, and now they finna step on all the labels' toes now, because they the monopoly of the game right now.
Yeah. It was too much money flying around for them not to get their hands in it. It's just like anything else in America. You like right now, take my sketch project. I can make a couple thousand, you know what I mean? Once I start getting up to the millions, once you start getting up to the billions, then people start be like, okay, yo, it's like, I look at them like mobsters.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember Harlem Nights? Like, yo, Richard Pryor and them was just getting too big. They was operating, but once they started getting too big, I need a piece. I don't deserve a piece, but I need a piece.
Yeah,
the artists do the work. The artists do the promoting.
I do understand why Spotify's doing it. It's unfair on some things, but I see a lot of fairness going on, because if you're an artist, the one thing I like about it now, because all the artists that's got a fan base and they're actually working, doing their thing, they're not going to undercut those artists. I salute to that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you on here, you got a mega a fan base on Spotify, they're going to put you in these polls, each song, to keep you moving. But if you're an artist and you're not getting 17 streams a month, you know what I mean? And I broke it down how you get credit for them 17 streams or more. You know what I mean?
That's the cutoff number. If you under 17 streams, well, I guess 17 streams ain't really that much though in the schemes of music. So everybody should be able to get 17 streams if you work, right?
But look, this is the catch though.
Okay.
Every song gotta have 17 streams.
Oh, I thought you meant the artist as a person.
17. Every song that you got on the platform gotta get 17 streams a month to get credit for all of them.
Wow.
So if you have 20 songs on here and 19 songs have 17 streams and that one song only got 16, you don't get paid for none of them.
Wow, that's dirty. That's dirty, because you might not have a song that's not that popular. You could have like 7 songs that's the bomb, million views.
Right. But see, This is the thing I've been doing for the past 6 years, stressing the artists on every platform I'm on. Those who know me, that's the friends on Facebook. Everybody know me on Even Rush Network. Marketing is the key. You got to know marketing. Stop. I said this at the beginning of this year. Stop promotion. I did hashtag stop promotion. Don't promote yourself nowhere. Do nothing but marketing. I stressed that for the first 3 months of the year. People didn't want to listen. Now this come about. You have no choice now. Promotion is obsolete now. There's nothing you can do. There's no way around it. So it's gonna be a lot of artists gonna throw in the towel being an artist. There's gonna be a lot of artists gonna put listen, I don't care about my Spotify, take that shit down. I don't care about it. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna write a book. I'm finna get in the film. I'm about to be a creator. I'm about to do comedian. I'm about to do something. You know, people is gonna leave the music industry. People want to put the mic down. Or they're gonna be underground. And guess what? You know what I mean? I just talked to my mentor. He said, why people putting them CDs down, you're shooting yourself in the foot now since the Spotify thing came up. Because guess what? They already in the process in the next 2 years, all these new cars coming up, they building, CDs coming back. Don't put them CDs down.
I hope so.
CDs coming back. But guess what though? So. It's not gonna be $10 no more either. When CDs come back in the next 3 or 4 years, you're gonna pay $25-$30 for a CD. Because now it's gonna be hard to get independent artists, even some of these artists now that's in the industry now, that might be fresh. You know, if they behind the machine and they're not getting their 17 streams or they're not consistent on their streams on the platform, some of them might, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, what you're saying makes sense as far as because streams are what killed CDs or starting to kill CDs in the first place.
Yeah, but now
everybody was able to get MP3 players and all that. You know what I mean?
My mentor told me, playing this day, shout out to my man Chris. You know what I mean? He was like, why everybody putting them CDs down? We're gonna pick them back up in the next 2 or 3 years. Soon as Spotify thing come in effect, January 2024. You know what I mean? Every artist should have CDs on their merch table. And why now they got USBs now. You could sell, you can have this USB locked in where it's money made for your music. Put that on because when you put it in your car, you get credit for a stream. Because it's connected to all the platforms. So if you listen to Spotify in your car, you got the Spotify app in your car, and then that person got a song on Spotify, they put the USB cable in and listen to your music, you get credit for that stream. So now you can get your 17 stream, and hopefully they listen to the whole catalog. So you can get one stream each one. You know what I mean? But it got to be, for example, say you listen to my song on Spotify.
Okay.
Right? You listen to every song on there. Mm-hmm. You can go back and listen to it again, but I'm only getting credit for that one stream you did for that day. You might listen to that song. Yeah, that's how they doing it. Yeah, that's how they doing it. So if you get,
So if I hear your album and I'm like, yeah, this is fire, and somebody else come over and they want to like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear the album too. And I started back from the beginning. You're not gonna get credit for them next next read. That's dirty. Yo, Spotify, y'all need to stop it, bro. Y'all need to stop it. I don't know if y'all watching. Y'all need to stop it now. Give these artists their credit. It's hard enough to make music, okay? If they should get a credit for every stream, and it shouldn't be how y'all making it. I dig why I dig why there's a change being implemented. I just think the change itself is too drastic.
Yeah, it's real. It's definitely real right now. This is Free 99 with the Joker on Marketing Tips live on the morning show. If y'all just now tuning in. On the replay or y'all live. This is very important for anybody that's an artist, a DJ, producer that got music on or a podcast on Spotify. This is what's going on. You got to get on these playlists, and you got to download the playlist. You got to listen to the playlist. So if you're an artist and you want to hear their music, don't go to Spotify on your account to listen to music because they know that's you. You know what I mean? They know that's you from the ID from your phone, ID from your laptop, They know you have a tablet. They know that because your email is connected to all that. So that's your identification card. They know that's you. Okay.
So you can't listen to your own stuff 100,000 times and get yourself 100,000 views.
Now, what you can get credit for is you have to go to a playlist and save that playlist on your account. Go there to listen to it on the playlist. That's what you get credit.
Okay.
That's what you get credit.
I got
You got to download. You got to download the. You got to download or like the playlist, and you got to have it on your dashboard so you can listen to it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can listen, and you got to listen to other people's songs on there, and then go back. You just can't listen to yours. You got to actually be engaged in everybody's music on that platform.
Wow.
On that, yeah, that's how you get credit.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's crazy to me because even on the lower level people, let's talk about the people that this is actually going to affect. So this switch ain't going to affect 70% of Spotify. 70% of Spotify is going to meet the requirements that's going to be made to continue to be Spotify. But those little guys that's trying real hard, and man, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm the little guy, and what I do, you know what I'm saying? I feel the little guy. I root for the underdog. You know what I'm saying? And the underdog it's really, I can't say it can't win, but now the chances of winning have went from like maybe 50% to like 5%.
Yeah.
And that's not right, man. Some of these people, it ain't
fair. It ain't fair, but that's the way it is. But now you got to have a different system. You know what I mean? And if you don't know the system, now these artists don't have no choice but to have a marketing coach now. They don't got no choice because they don't know what to do. You put music up there and you might not never get paid because you don't know the system. You don't know how to use the system. You playing your music, you got 1 million streams and don't get credit for it. You can't get credit for those. You can't get that bag.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
That's the new system starting. In January of 2024. Now I'm having issues right now with my distribution company that I'm with my music. I can't go in my wallet to get my money right now because everything's connected to AI. They want you to have an identification email that's a business email that's connected to you before I get my money so they know that's me. What you mean? You have my social security number under my publishing. I have a tax number and I can't get my bag. So I've been having issue with them for the past 3 months now. I can't even cash out my stream money.
That's crazy.
Right now.
That's crazy.
And so I'm not the only one going through this.
They making it difficult to be able to get paid off the streams. And then once you get paid off the streams, now it'll make it hard for you to get your money. I'm about to move to Canada. I'm sick and tired of America. I'm sick and tired of America.
Spotify's worldwide, so they catch a smoke too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like the crazy thing about it is all your streams that you're getting on Spotify, when you don't reach that number, the money's still coming in. You're just paying Spotify. They keeping the bag.
That's crazy. That's nuts, man. I'm telling you, man.
And one lady on one podcast I watched yesterday, they was talking about the same conversation we have here. And then one girl said, "What do you have to do to get all your streams?" The brother said, one answer that's gonna make you understand. You're gonna have to be like a Drake. If you ain't Drake status, Taylor Swift status, what level they at right now, keep going. You know what I mean? To Kendrick Lamar, Nicki Minaj. If you ain't in that level, you won't get credit for your stream. So now you got to get part of the machine. Now it's going back to going back to the record labels now. If you want some form of more money, now you got to go and be hot and get involved in the machine now. And then you can control what the machine do because you might want a certain contract now to where you're going to make sure you get your stream money now in your masters. You're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? Now you're gonna see a lot of these labels giving out more advance money. You're gonna see one of my man Brandon, the brand man, he was on in a Zoom call. We was talking about this week. He said it's gonna get to the point that these labels is going to give away now on the advance monies. It's going to be up to at least $100 million now.
Ooh.
That you're gonna have to pay back interest. You got to pay that money back. That's not even on your money.
Yeah.
So now they can really put the bait in front of people now and give people actually $100 million on the advance now. It's coming because of what Spotify's doing.
But I mean, you know, we're from the old school, so usually a lot of like rappers and singers who like one-hit wonders and stuff, that's what you find out what happened. They got the advance money and they spent it all, and then this happened. Now you can't pay back Paul because you didn't borrow from Peter. This, that, and the third. So you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with this large amount of money, you know what this is going to cause? Like, you know, when somebody spends $100 million, they got to pay back.
that money is made to invest into your marketing, studio time, your brand. You know what I mean? You can take that money, invest in the merch. Merch is going to be the way to go. If you merch, that's why I salute to Griselda. They knew what they was doing from the beginning. They you know, Westside Gun makes $1 million a month off of merch, so it's not going to affect him.
Yeah.
You got to really know your brand. You got to really bring some quality art to the game now. It's more than just having your name on a shirt now. You got to have some artistry to it now. You got to really get involved with these graphic artists. That graphic artists out here now, they finna eat. These graphic artists finna eat because the artistry is going to make your brand elevate because you can't get paid off your streams. And then I don't even know what's up with your publishing. Now the publishing game, you're going to have to want to get placements now to where you can get that publishing money now.
Yeah.
But the publisher gave us a raise. So that's where the bag is at, really. So you're going to have to get placements where you on these platforms like YouTube or on the morning show. You got to report that into your publishing.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You got to register everything. Now all these promoters and stuff that's doing these shows for these artists, you got to register everything now just to get a little bag. Just get a little bag now. Every show you do, you got to register it to your BMI, your ads cap, and all that, everything now. A lot of people wasn't registering a lot of things unless they was doing a big show. Now every move you make, you're gonna have to register it in your BMI, your ads cap, your song trust, whatever publishing company you work with. You're gonna have to re-register every move you make with your music just to get a little bag, just to get that $10, 15, 20. You know what I mean? Now everything just got real. Everything got real now. There's no playing no game with these artists that actually want to do this to take care of their family. It's a different ball game now. Or you can stop doing music.
Or like I said, I'm hoping that somebody comes out with something to battle Spotify, and then maybe the game will change. Competition is healthy, and it always makes things. So hopefully that.
I think Spotify to open the door now because them big major companies that holds down the streaming part of it, where I did my research years ago of how to own your own streams, and it's a one-time payment of $50K to get involved with these companies and pay that one-time payment. Now they can open the door to where they might lower those prices to how you can actually own your streams now, to where you got to have a website. Now that's all that stuff's coming. They talked about it in the Zoom meeting. All those things is coming now to where artists going to have another outlet to where they can own their own streams. They already exercised it. Kanye was the first one to exercise it when he had that little thing with his album that you can buy, and you can buy this and his songs and album. You get exclusive stuff. It's going to that way, and then until Kanye was going to be one of the ownerships to that until he messed up with him talking about the machine and all that on Cheap Tramps. That really messed everything up for him. This is where they're going to now. They're going to that phase now. You can go through another distribution third party where you can have your MP3s and everything into this one little thing that people can buy, ship it to you, USB to it, connect it to your computer to where you can have access to that music. And then when you put it into the devices, hitting the digital world, you'll get credit off from streams. And that device will hit a satellite or straight to your account where you get paid for that through the machine.
Okay.
That's coming.
Okay, is that got something to do with the because I want to get into it too, the QR codes?
Yes, all that's going to be.
Okay.
You can better own your own QR code. It's coming. All them things is coming to the forefront. DJ Larry Loud, what's going on? Good
What's
morning.
up, DJ Larry Loud? How's your morning, brother? I hope you're being safe.
No doubt. So that's what it's going to now, to where, you know, after this thing come on with Spotify in 2024, you can see throughout the years it's going to be different other outlets coming. You know what I mean? I'm going to be bringing them to this platform and teaching people, and then people ain't going to understand a lot of things. And guess what? You're going to have to take the marketing class, somebody's marketing class, not much mine. You can clean on, because I know you got marketing classes out there that they spilling the beans. Is, you know, my man Jenny Guru, he charged about $900 in with his class. You know what I mean? My ducks and my swarm, my man Dorian, his class is like $1,100.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? He go in his class to teach you how to market yourself, how to get into the marketing game. Artists, you know what I'm saying? Now you have no choice now. The way Spotify going, you have no choice. If you don't know nothing about marketing, you're not gonna get paid. I don't care how many streams you get, you're not gonna get paid. You don't get credit for none of that. So you're wasting your time being an artist if you're looking for money. If you're doing it just to let people hear your music and you can make money elsewhere, like shows, merch, go ahead, do your thing. That's
Come
what
on to the sketch project. I need I need people. If you get upset with Spotify, 716, I got a place for you. Come on, man, because don't play with. Take your ball and go home, man. They ain't playing right over there.
You're gonna have to market yourself how to sell merch. You got to market yourself how to make money in other ways now. There's no choice behind it now. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So you can pay this. 2024, you can't depend on your streams at all now. That's just a platform for people to hear your music, and that's it. Don't even think about it.
That's crazy.
Don't even think about it.
So what about YouTube? I know a lot of artists got videos on YouTube. Is that changing? Do they still, if they get a 2 million views on YouTube, does that still deserve some monetization?
YouTube upgraded a lot, man. I like what's going on YouTube right now. That's what's going to be. People have to really pump their music pages. You got to do ads with your music pages on YouTube and get that bag. You know, that's the easiest bag to get right now. Unless, you know, even Tidal pays the most, Amazon pay the most. Now people start going to those platforms, make people listen on them, and don't push Spotify. But Spotify is the father of
the stream game.
Spotify. It's a father. So if you're not pumping on Spotify, guess what? It's gonna trickle down to them platforms. They are under the same umbrella. They're gonna stop you from getting your streams on them too, because they're gonna see, okay, you got 1 million streams, you got 1 million streams on Tidal, but what he's doing on Spotify, that corporation go to Spotify. You only got 30 monthly listeners, and you averaging a month, not even with the criteria of Spotify once. Oh, well, we ain't gonna pay them then. That's what they're gonna do. We ain't gonna pay them then. You gotta be popping on Spotify.
That's crazy.
Only person that's not gonna worry about that is YouTube. YouTube's a whole different, they're a whole different lane. YouTube is a whole different lane. Pandora is a whole different lane. Them type of platforms a different lane. But when it comes to Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, they are all under umbrella. They're following the masses of the leader, and that's Spotify. So the best bet for artists to do is pump your pump your YouTube music page that the distribution company gives you. They can go listen to music and have a playlist. They'll have places on there. Pump your music video. Market your music video. Because we play music videos on our platform.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to help you out for them to go on YouTube when they listen to your video on here. So, you know, that's why I tell people, send me your YouTube. I was ahead of the game. Link. And if you want to skip the line, especially if you're a hip hop artist, you know what I mean? And, you know, hip hop artists is different on our platform. We represent the movement of R&B right now. That's our, you know, but we play hip hop on here. But if you want to get played, you skip the line, it's $50. And if you want the package where we be part of your street team, you can get that package. We have the first artist right now that's be behind their street team right now is Bars Banger. Y'all finna see Bars Banger's music all through this platform, connected to the Even Rush Network and all that. You're gonna see him going to another level in the game with everything he got going on. His fan base gonna go solid because we are part of his street team. He paid for the package.
Okay.
So you're gonna see content on here. You're gonna see everything he got going on. You're gonna see all the links. You're gonna see everything in the description. We're connected to close to 30 different platforms on the podcast side, and we over 17 countries. So you're gonna see his fan base elevate with his merch and everything, us being his part of his street team, the morning show. We're a part of his street team. His album dropping on the 1st of December. You're gonna see content after content after content on this platform and on the Even Rush Network and all that. That's gonna bring, that's gonna bring the algorithm and the AI to the Even Rush Network to what he got going on with the radio and his what he got going on. That's gonna bring a better bag because we're bringing more people involved of them being a sponsorship and all that. Everything works together. Everybody need to take the same exercise and do what y'all do, but you got to be consistent. We're consistent every morning. We here every morning.
Yeah. And you gotta be. That's one thing I learned, especially in this day and age. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are pursuing, it's like work, regular work. We got to go to work so many times a week. It's the same thing with these independent businesses. No matter what you do, I love the fact that I'm into a different thing than you guys. I'm glad that you guys aren't comedians and show people too, so we can kind of like bounce stuff off of each other. I find out stuff about music, and I kind of relate it to my game. You know what I'm saying? I kind of relate it to, you know what I mean, how I do things. And with that being said, like I said, this is horrible. Like I said, for the little guy, this, you know what I'm saying? But I believe that just like anything else, there's a way around it. There's a way to do things. There's a plan to go by so you can still succeed. It's just not the same plan that it was before because now some of the rules are changing. You know what I mean? You'll play basketball completely different if you can double dribble now, or if you can go 10 or something. You know what I'm saying? It would be a rule. People would use it. People would use it to their advantage. So that's the I guess that's advice I got for all these independent artists, because I believe that at least 90% of you, whether you think you good or bad, are passionate and love what you do and enjoy what you do. And I don't want you to stop what you're doing. Take it from a person who took 40 years to find a passion. Do not throw that passion away because Spotify is acting stupid right now. You know what I'm saying? Just find another lane. Just get a different plan together, and just like Joker said, get you some help as far as marketing and stuff like that. Some type of help, some type of education, some type of class, some type of something, because it's all knowledge. Knowledge is power, and you're gonna need it. Trust me, you're gonna need it because they got knowledge and they got the power already. You know what I'm saying? They show you by when they just wake up and switch rules like that.
And the one thing about me is I knew it was coming. I was ready for this. I didn't know how it's going to develop. And how it got developed is kind of shady. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but I knew it was this thing was coming in a different format. I just didn't know when. They definitely stuck their way in because we was deceived this whole year, thinking that Spotify was Spotify, and find out a month ago that Universal owned a piece of the property. That's why things is changing. Shout out to Universal Records still, because they know how to keep people in line of what you want to do as an artist, and me as a businessman in the marketing field, I'm okay with it. Me being an artist, I'm not even mad at it because I know what to do. With me, I know my marketplace. I know exactly what to do. I could come out with a song anytime I want to and go to another level and get a check for it. Believe that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna find a way, and that, you know, how I find a way, I'll teach the people that's on my class the same way. But if you willing to take sacrifices and work like I'm working. You got people that has labels, independent labels that put in that work, that has a management team. They got to put in that extra work now. Now the artists got to really put in that work. Now you're going to be picky of how you're going to sign artists to your independent label now, because if they can't put in that work with you, it's a waste of time because you're not going to get a check on none of your strings but YouTube if you don't let them know what's going on or have a marketing coach for that label like I am for the Even Rush Network. You know, I'm the marketing manager of the Eden Rush Network Entertainment. You know what I mean? Of a whole company. You know, of 7 staff members. You know what I mean? And teaching them what need to be done, and then I play my role and make it do what I do to help market the format of the business to where the bag is coming. So this is the way it is. There's no way around this now. So, you know, the last words of the day, you know what I'm saying? We go get up out of here. The last words of the day
before
for
we get
me
up out of
is,
here. Before we get up out of here, I already got to give my boys the props. Y'all see my boys last night? We did our thing. Defense wins games.
Yeah,
and,
that was a good game.
I want to say one thing I just noticed. It's funny how I'm in Buffalo wearing a Pittsburgh hat, and you in Pittsburgh wearing a Buffalo hat right now.
Buffalo my favorite team, but Pittsburgh my second favorite team. All day, man. I've been a Buffalo and a Pittsburgh fan for years. I was a Pittsburgh fan, but I was a Buffalo fan. I was a Pittsburgh fan as a young child. Yeah.
Okay.
Because of my stepdad. My stepdad was a Pittsburgh fan.
Okay, so, that's what's up.
Yeah, I had the Pittsburgh t-shirts. You give me the hats and all that. But yeah, you know, so I was a Pittsburgh fan first. But then I didn't become a solid Bills fan till like '89.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm beyond it. I'm be 100. I ain't been a solid Bills fan. You know, since '89, because the Bills Mafia was born in 1990. So, you know what I mean. So yeah. So '89 was the year I got in. I was a solid Bills fan representing the city. But I always been a Pittsburgh fan. That was Pittsburgh always been my first love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I became a Pittsburgh fan. It's a weird story how I became a Pittsburgh fan. I've always been one of those people that didn't want to do what everybody else did. So when I grew up, everybody, you know, we was hot then. Everybody was a Buffalo Bills fan. We had Bruce, we had Thurman, we had Kelly, we had everybody. So everybody's a Buffalo Bill. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to be like everybody else. So then I'm watching a Notre Dame game, and I see the illest big running back that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
His name is Jerome Bettis.
Oh, yeah.
And when I seen this man, I was like, yup, that is my favorite player. And wherever he goes, I'm riding with that man. I am riding with that man. A man that run like that and play like that, that's my cup of tea. I'm riding with that man. And that man ended up being one of the greatest running backs in Steelers history.
That's right.
And I've been a Steelers fan ever since. Die hard, 16-0 or 0-16. You gonna have me. I'm gonna be back here.
That's what's up. Same here as a Bills fan. What's going on? I'm always gonna be a Bills fan, but I'm gonna keep it 100 though about being a fan. When I'm a fan, I'm very vulnerable about my team. So I'm gonna be 100. If they suck, I'm gonna tell you why they suck. When we hot, I'm gonna tell you why we hot. So you know what I'm saying? I'm different with it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Larry Loud getting the studio on tonight. No doubt, man. Work on it. Make it happen.
Work on that studio. Trust me.
Make that money in your sleep. You know what to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You know, you one of my clients. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you already know how to make that back. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about that. You know what I mean? But when you get stuck, you know, always call me. I'm here all day long, you know, and make it do what it do. Get that bag. You know what I'm saying? You can't make it in this music industry without a marketing manager. You can't be a music manager without a marketing manager, or unless you a music manager with know the marketing of the game. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Nowhere around it. I don't care what you do, how you should code it, how you can get around it. Good luck. We'll see how that works for you. If you're still doing the same thing you was doing 3 months ago, and then you see no results, you're already doing something wrong. I mean, I'm gonna throw that out there. People say, no, it takes about a year. No, it don't. 3 months. If you're in the same place you is 3 months ago, as an artist, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You don't know what you're doing. Because this digital world moves fast. You gotta play catch up. You know what I mean? Because I'm mustard in the game. So you gotta play catch up. Yeah. That's a bar.
Bars with a Z. Where my man Banger at?
Bars right there.
Bars. You need to put that on your album.
Yeah. I'm mustard in the game. You gotta play catch up. You understand? So yeah, you know, I'm relish too. You know what I mean? Yeah, relish is the green. You know what I'm saying? Mustard is the business. You know what I mean? Now you gotta play catch up. Yeah. So my last words of the day is please understand what's going on with Spotify. Understand and understand what's going on. At the end of the day, the word of the day is you're not getting paid for your streams unless you don't know the game. So therefore, 90% of you indie artists will not be getting paid on your streams in 2024 and beyond, unless you know the game. And the only person that's really spitting this game on this platform, on a live podcast, on a morning show, is the Morning Show Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones in the world that I see that's actually giving the game like this on a platform. So make sure you share this and on the Even Rush Network, and make sure if you following and watching this on Facebook, do the same thing, man. You know what I mean? Let people know where the pages is and all that, and and put in add followers so they can follow and do what it do. You know what I'm saying? What's the last words for you, big dog? What's the last word you're gonna give the people?
The last words for me, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit today. The last words for me today is thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank everyone. Thank for the support. Thank you guys for sharing my commercial every day. Thank God for letting me be alive. Thank you. Like, people don't really appreciate, and I appreciate everything. I appreciate every second. Everybody give me every little bit of knowledge I get from everybody. I just want to say, especially for my squad, I know at least Bam probably watching.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just a fat kid from Buffalo, for real. Like,
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? That's all I am. And
that's all you is.
For me to be doing some of the stuff that I'm doing and going some of the places I'm going and meeting some of the people I'm meeting and talking to the people, I'm just extremely, extremely thankful. So that's why I got to leave the people with. And please, at home, if you got somebody you need to thank, don't wait. Thank them now. Give people their flowers while they can still put their hand out to grab the flowers.
Yes.
I'm putting out my flowers as much as I can right now. That's what I want to say. I want to say thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to say thank you right back. We appreciate you all day long. We're going to end this with a music video of Terrence Love, who is going to be on the show Monday morning on the show. Terrence Love will be on the show. This is his music video right here, Everyday Valentine. And we see y'all Monday, amazing Monday on the morning show. This is your boy, the Joker Overlook MC, 4-star Lamar, and we out. Peace.
Tonight you're all mine. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I beg for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Custom made two-piece suit, diamonds as my jewels. Chairs love fitted, all gifts from you. Cause my baby keep me living like a meal. And girl, I make you feel like you're a star for real. So I send a text message, what I wanna do. If you say yes, then girl, I'll be coming through. No, I need a love to come and swim. And get loving, girl, that's for real. I think I'm going crazy. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I've been for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you want, I do, cause girl, you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. Tonight you're all mine. Yeah. I seen the sun, I seen the moon, I seen the stars above. Looking into your eyes, my kisses on your thighs. Girl, how you call my name when I reach that special spot. Oh yes, we're about to start making love over here, love over there, love in the kitchen, love in the chair. Tigers, girl, it's gonna be about me. Cause once I get inside, girl, I'm gonna try. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you want, I do, cause girl, you look so sweet.